Hello everyone and welcome to this, the 12th episode of Perils Possibilities, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition chronicle set in the fictional realm of Elysium.
There you go.
Welcome back everyone. Now they finished shifting the in-stream. With me today is...
Hey guys, Happy New Year! I'm Dean and I'm playing Draenor of Clan Briarheart. He is a forest gnome and he is a druid of the moon.
Hello, I'm Ryan. And I'm playing a Dwarven Paladin, Philip Clydesdale.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was really
It is normally you after me.
Hello, I'm Harry. I am playing Gwyn Tegid Valentine IV, who is a human barbarian, Path of the Fractured.
I'm Callum, and I'm playing Valkyria Doriu, our Asimar Warlock with the Pact of the Archfey.
Hi, I'm James. I am playing Cassian Bessedress III, and I'm playing our human... What am I? Rogue Soulknife. Sorry, it's been a while.
It's a new year. We've forgotten everything.
Hi, I'm Josh. Sorry, I was fiddling with tech. I am playing Digala, the elven monk of the open hand.
So,
Who's tech?
That's what she was using to fiddle with the tech.
Yes.
That's why I lost concentration.
That tech.
well, Happy New Year to everyone and welcome back. Apologies for the slowness, we're still adjusting, we're still in 2025. Apparently. And also, today with us teching is the wonderful Leo.
Mr. Lawmaster
Mr. Lawmaster himself. If you haven't seen the Law videos, please do have a look. They are brilliant. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for coming back. And we're happy and eager to get back into things. So, do we have any announcements?
In terms of general announcements, just thank you all very much for coming back, joining us yet again in 2026. Hopefully we're going to expand Perils and Possibilities a little bit this year, maybe some new stories, maybe some other days. We're still sort of figuring it out at the moment, but fingers crossed we will be doing that. Apart from that, in terms of like announcements, I think it's over to Callum.
Just same again, guys. Rogues Retreat. We're still sort of partnered with them as well. Obviously, Christmas is over now, but there's still plenty of time to get anything you need, dice and trinkets and everything like that. Discount code is still active, so if you use the code PERILS at checkout, you do get an additional 10% off. It should be on the bottom of the thing. So, oh, it is. Perfect timing. Just go and check them out. They are a really, really good company, and we've got a lot of great stuff from them already. So go support them.
Yeah, they're really good, and I think they've got some January sales on too.
Yes,
so get even more money off
of a
that
discount
code.
Yes.
Lovely.
And
Yeah, I mean, if your New Year's resolution was to get involved in the tabletop role-playing hobby, this is a fantastic time. You can pick up some dice. But also, we are very active on Discord. If you go to perils.uk, that will take you straight to our channel on Discord. We post a lot of pictures of animals and we talk about the show, but we also just have a good natter and a bit of banter. It's nice.
Yeah, and we were talking yesterday. I finished my jacket that I said I was making. It is here. Well, I finished the sewing of it. I need to add the decals and stuff on. But that requires my mother to be.
I think we should get a sort of full picture of you showing it off and
Oh,
modelling
no.
it.
100%. No, thank you. I love you all, but no.
Yeah, we talk about our different art projects on there, you know, because different people have different hobbies they're interested in, and it's really nice seeing the work.
Yeah.
And there's some gorgeous fan art on there as well.
There
You'll
is, yeah.
see during the break as well. And also off the back of what Dean said, if you are thinking about picking up the hobby of D&D, we do actually have sort of like a intro video on our YouTube as well that a few of the guys have made as well. So if you are thinking about it, head on over to YouTube and search for Perils and Possibilities. You'll be able to catch up on all the streams. There's lore videos from Leo, and there's also just other little tidbits as well.
obviously
So-
we've just started on that video now, but we will be adding more and stuff
Yes.
to it as we go on.
Yep.
Trying to add more content and just
Yeah.
general stuff. So obviously if you've got feedback and stuff about what you like and what you think that we could add, Discord's a great way to let us know. So yes, hopefully we'll see you there.
I think that's everything.
That is everything. So
And me and James are also here.
Yeah.
Everyone had something to say and I felt left out.
What message have you got for the viewers?
Whoa.
Nice. Let's carry on.
Sorry to cut you short.
Yeah, it was very important. So, you know.
we have missed Cassian.
Yes.
We're keen to have his
For now.
feedback on the antics from last session.
Ryan, how's Vincent doing?
Squashed.
Maybe he's still alive. Maybe he crawled out like a pancake and now he's like Flat Stanley.
Flat Stanley.
But like Flat Vincent,
Yeah.
When I finish the campaign setting, I'll talk to you.
I personally believe he lived, maybe in the form of a spirit, a vengeful ghost.
Didn't you end up on the boat with Miss Snowman?
No,
Like the spirit of him?
I said I did.
Oh.
Whether that's canon or not, that was my fandom.
It was not confirmed in the moment, but
Yeah.
we'll have it.
Maybe he Team Rocket blasted off again.
That's how
Yeah.
he said it ended, didn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
There's a little
Now
glint.
he
Oh,
lives,
yeah, that
now he lives on the moon.
He was incredibly slippery.
Yeah, he's ascended to godhood.
Yeah.
Vincent.
Well, he's certainly gone to where the gods are.
Cheese has protected me from harm.
For those confused, they are talking about the one shot that was ran 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And if you haven't watched that, oh my god, please watch it. I
Yes,
think I
it
cried in
is.
it at one point.
Yeah, it was a fever dream.
Yeah.
It was genuinely
We've
a
done
fever
2
dream.
one-shots, and I think I had more of a mental breakdown in that last one than the first one.
Yeah.
There were less puzzles, so that's impressive.
There were less puzzles. There was 9 pages of notes, and I didn't need any of them because it all just went to chaos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, 9 pages, you say? 9 pages? Let's see you match that in this then. Okay, so today our monologue is from the wonderful Ryan.
Hello.
As Philip.
Yeah.
We all remember what a ride it was last time. He
Yes,
gave
we
us a
definitely
monologue,
do.
which is our version of the recaps that we do. It's a recap of what happened in the previous session from the perspective of one of the characters that was present. So, Ryan,
Go ahead.
please.
Before the theatre show starts, can we all turn off our phones, please? And any unnecessary rustling of sweets.
This is my
Keep
version
to
of
a minimum.
popcorn.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the loudest plastic I've ever
I'm
heard.
so sorry.
Let me just get in the zone.
Oh, God.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Philip, back again with another story. So, we didn't really do much, to be honest. We sort of just stayed in the room all day. It was like a really big, fun sleepover. I went for a bath, and everyone was like, "Whoa, Philip, what's going on with your stomach?" And I was like, "You mean these rock-hard abs?" And they were like, "No, that giant gangrenous gash you've got on your side." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's been there for ages." Turns out, well, according to the little one, I'm dead. Yeah, and I'm slowly decaying and becoming one with my gauntlets, which is pretty spooky if you were a wimp, like Cassian. But, you know, he'd gone off to bed, he was sulking about something, he was tired or whatever. He's only a little lad, so he needs his 12 hours of sleep. I think he's like 4. And then we had a bit more discussion. I was telling them about that I think I was brought back to life by a god, Saline, and then the weird one who fights with his hands but worse than me was like, "Whoa, hang on a minute, mate, you said Saline, I love that gal." And I was like, "What, me too?" She told me not to kill you though. And he was kind of like awestruck by me. I think I've got like a groupie or something now. And then we went to bed, and it was uneventful, and then it wasn't. I was dreaming about the stuff I always dream about, you know, like dwarves, rock, various metals, the heat of battle, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm there floating above the world. Turns out it's round, it's not flat. That was a real eye-opener for me. And I look around and the whole gang is there. Yeah? And we've all got these little purple threads attaching us to each other. And then suddenly all these tendrils go and start grabbing hold of us. And then we're like, "No, get away." And we run away. But then I see the elf dude go over to grab one of them. And then I'm like, no. My God's saying, "Come on, come back. Can't be doing that." And she was like, "Save him, let go." So he let go, and he's alive now, so he's definitely a fan of me. And then we all woke up in the morning, and the nice lady who runs the criminal enterprise we are at appeared, and she was like, "Here's all your stuff. I've labelled it. Divvy it amongst yourselves." And yeah, and I had a really wonderful night. and I can't wait to see what the future. Oh yeah, I remember now. We worked out that the dragonfly is Val's daughter.
We worked out.
Yeah. We used our reason and deduction, and through the clues that Val gave us, like when he said it's my daughter, and that's what we decided to do. You know, we had other stuff to do. We could have gone to the parties that are around. Other important quests, we could have just gone for a wander in the woods, but we thought, find a dragonfly, that's probably pretty important. Val seems pretty keen on it. So...
I died.
Yeah. And that, boys and girls, was story time with Philip. Tune in again in 6 weeks for Volume 3. We'll bring on some special guests. And it'll be a wonderful time for everyone. Good night. God bless. And stay safe.
Thank you, Ali P.
I don't think you need to answer that.
End it there.
No recap.
I kind of watching Harry. It's almost. I almost expected blood to start.
I think I got physical pain from
I would like everyone to know, I don't know if you've seen, that is my notes from last session. A single, not even like line, just like random scribblings of half a page.
Yeah.
Could you tell any of that was improv?
What do you mean?
Yes.
That was scripted. I was up all night writing that.
You asked us nothing. No, I'm
I did,
leave a mystery.
I did ask you nothing. I came unprepared.
It's good to be back.
Good grief. I feel like someone's been playing bongos with my brain.
Yeah.
So-
Well, we've got 4 hours of this, son.
Oh god, what have I gone back to? So, as has been so gloriously explained to us by Philip, the law disciplinarian in the group, you have all recently defeated Mayfair, key member within the Shepherds, that was hosting a child trafficking ring in Ostia. On the outskirts, within the Briar Patch, a operation from which he took various non-humans, brought them in, and sold them off. You managed to overcome Mayfair and rescuing some of the children, taking them back to the Velvet Drapery, the stronghold of the Crawlers. Oh, you stay for Phillips, but not mine.
I've heard it all already.
Wow. I've lost my train of thought.
You're not saying anything I didn't already say.
I don't know what you said. I think I blacked out for most of it. Yeah.
That's right.
Kyra,
Oh, yeah,
the leader of the Crawlers, took your report. You explained everything that had happened. She did double check and was pleased to find that you hadn't lied and you turned over everything that you said you had taken, for the most part, pouches of coins notwithstanding. And as a response, a male figure who Gwyn recognised as having matching eyes to Kyra gave back all of the magical items.
To be fair, I as Harry recognised this. Gwyn didn't.
I mean,
Philip
if he
somehow-
can break the fourth wall,
Philip
Philip
somehow
can break
did.
the fourth wall. The
Philip
magical
did
items were returned to you. You've all had that night's sleep. And in this dream that you all shared, you experienced and witnessed Elysium from the sky and witnessed black tendrils weaving their way across the realm. Not certain of the point of origin, most of you had turned away until the Gala felt compelled to reach out and connect with one. Only through the intervention of Philip and a whispered, urgent beckoning from Salin was the connection broken, with the strong impression being left with Degala that breaking that connection so readily saved his life. Everyone rewoke. Cassian, who had gone to sleep ahead of everybody else the previous night, had not been able to be roused, not to be woken by anyone. In fact, there was fear that he had actually lost his life somehow, that he didn't display any outward signs apart from the subtlest indications that he was still around. And then there came the rumbling from his bag. Opens his dagger, his ornate dagger, which some of you may have glimpsed fleetingly previously, shot up towards the ceiling and began spinning. At which point Dagala, who can't seem to keep his hands to himself, decided to reach and make contact with the dagger and almost killed himself.
I had 1 hit point, it was fine.
Which you checked before you grabbed the dagger.
I completely forgot about the dagger bit. That was like a really big bit of
Yeah, that was a massive part of it.
That was such a massive
I
bit.
think there was about half of it.
So
Josh almost
what
lost
you're
another
telling me,
character.
Ryan, is I'm not saying everything you've already said.
Yeah, well, Philip said everything that was important to him. Oh no, the elf was gonna die.
Now,
Josh is going to lose another character. Oh.
What's new?
yeah, you've
don't
beat the
budge,
record
I
now.
don't.
That's a challenge. Everything has now been returned to you all in the room. Everyone is roused from sleep. Beyond the threshold of the room, you can hear very little apart from the faintest humming. There is no window in this room, and the door, as you know, is magically concocted so that it can only be opened in set ways. It was through Kira's brief appearance and correspondence with you that you caught the tailing edges of the celebrations going on outside. Waking up close to about midday, the celebration, the week-long celebration for the Child King, is now begun. The city, busy as it always is now likely filled. People breaching thresholds, those of a more higher noble bearing, willing to brave the outskirts, to use the cover of the masses of people to comport themselves in a way they normally couldn't, and people from the outskirts are using the celebrations as excuses to go into the inner city and spend what money they've amassed in the celebrations. The city is very much alive, and although you can't see it, you can feel it, you can hear it. And the very soft vibrations underfoot on this first floor room suggest there is a lot of movement outside. The idea that was posted to you was that you were going to spend 24 hours out of limelight because the Shepherds was not simply Mayfair and his goons. It is a gang. You've just hit one of their places. They are probably going to be looking for those that did it. However, that wasn't an order by Kyra. That was a suggestion. You are now all awake, apart from Cassian. What are you all doing?
Gonna kill a bit of shadow on your face.
Well, we've just been given our items by Kyra, and then I believe the last discussion we had was she gave us an option of either the location of the dragonfly or the location of what was his name? I forgot his name.
Arkval.
Arkval, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that one.
And I kind of told Gala to
Jog
shove
on.
it. And she said she was going to get her book, so I'm waiting for Kyra to come back with that information.
You noticed how Philip didn't even remember that was an option.
Yeah.
Because there's only one right option.
Oh, Philip's always on my side. I like it.
So,
Yeah, so Val will just be waiting for Kyra to come back.
in the room or out of the room?
Whatever the group are doing, he's just hanging around in the room for now until if we decide to go downstairs, then he'll follow.
Okay. So everyone is still in the room, is my understanding. What is everyone else doing? You're waiting for Kyra, Val, so what is everyone else now doing?
Before getting dressed, I'm
Okay.
going to stand up from my chair and I'm going to walk up to Cassian and just poke him with the pointy bit of my gauntlet.
Quick question for you.
Yes.
When you were in your state of undress,
Yeah.
were your legs bare?
Oh. This is new.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Did you go into your rest while sat on the chair?
Yes. I was completely
Everyone.
nude on the chair.
Oh god.
Bar your gauntlets.
Everyone would notice that the seat of the actual chair itself has begun to blacken and mold is spreading from the center where his bare ass would have made contact. His legs from his core spreading downwards is largely pale, save for the occasional visible black pulse of veins.
Philip, you're really not well, are you?
Oh, they're just my varicose veins.
No, that's not just varicose veins, that's something else entirely. Look at the chair that you've been sat on.
You really need to scrub everywhere when you're washing yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ass is particularly dirty. Clearly.
I just want to say, if Philip does a 360 to Sean, I feel like he's remarkably clean because he had a bath last night.
I didn't say you weren't clean.
See? He's remarkably squeak. In fact, when he moves, there's a slight squeak. About how clean he is.
The only thing visible on your body, aside from his ripping abs, are the black occasional appearance of veins. Not dirt, veins. The only thing that suggests any sort of decay is on the chair, not on Philip.
How aggressively are the veins pumping?
Not enough where you look at him and it's like they're almost jumping out of the skin. It's subtle, but you kind of have to... It's the paleness of his skin, which is pretty unusual for dwarves. They normally have ruddy complexions, is apparent when you're looking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna poke Cassian on the cheek. Gas. Cassian.
Still naked while you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm still naked.
Cool. Just wanted to check.
Cassian.
Do
Cassian.
I wake?
No. However, Cassian, you have heard their voices. And although you couldn't make out every word, you recognized the tones of their voices, heard as though you were underwater. As you lay in the equivalent of sleep paralysis,
Horrible.
what was worse is although you could see the blurry outlines of your companions poking you, looking over you, calling you a racist cunt and other things like that. What?
He gathered those words from the talk. Yeah. He's underwater. He's just like, he's like, I recognise that.
I mean, that was
called that a lot. I recognise those syllables.
Yeah. I mean, you can still make out some words underwater. And one of the things that you did notice was the glow, the purplish glow of your dagger shooting up just in the periphery and circling on the threshold of your gaze, your upper gaze, circling on the ceiling. You couldn't focus on it, though you wanted to. And you felt like if you could wake yourself. But it's there, tantalizing just on the threshold of your gaze, and you can't control your eyes to look at it. What is worse is that as everybody is moving around you, you can see their number. You know their positions. So why are there extra arms going up your body from the far end? Moving almost spider-like up your body as though it is crawling closer to you. And you can't look down to see what it is. But what feels like fingers is then met by the surface of forearms moving past it. And then as it reaches your hips, it grips you and begins pulling its torso further up. And you can feel it moving higher up your body as your breathing begins to rasp. And then just on the threshold of where you can see, it doesn't go higher, but you can almost feel its chin resting on the top of your chest, staring at you. And as you breathe, it begins to match your breathing.
It's like having a dog.
And then,
What dog do you have?
Oh, it's a lay on my chest.
and then, as everyone begins to drift off, you realise passage of time has gone quicker than you realised. The dagger is still circling. And then, rather than feel a compression on your body, you feel lighter. And the figure starts to drift into your threshold until it is hovering over you.
Okay.
Like, I can see it now?
There is no face.
Lovely.
There is just an open slit for a mouth as it hovers above your head. And as it begins lifting, your body begins lifting with it until you are about a foot off the bed. That dagger continues to spin, and for the rest of the long rest, you sit unable to look away from this thing which is staring at you, although it has no eyes. And then, the moment that everyone begins waking, and they begin moving around and you can hear the voices, it begins to recede, pushing closer to you as you rest back onto the bed, and then it starts sliding back down your body. And as it moves, your fingers start to twitch, your toes start to twitch, and then all of a sudden, as you look up, the dagger which was attached to the ceiling drops. And that is what draws everyone's gaze to looking around at you as you sit bolt upright.
That's a cursed dagger if I've ever seen one.
Is this whilst I've gone over? He sits bolt upright.
Yes.
Okay.
As you were walking
It
over,
works.
the dagger's dropped down next to you, and he's sat bolt upright.
Gazium,
Yes. Yes.
you okay? Can you
Yes.
feel this?
Yes. Please stop.
Okay, sorry. What about this? And I start poking my chest. Can you feel this?
Yes.
Okay. On the knee. This.
You know, you can just stop.
Okay, he's not paralysed, everyone.
For someone who said he wasn't magical, you were floating off the bed for a little bit there.
Yeah, what happened? Yes, did anyone else see it?
See what?
The floating.
The dagger?
We saw the dagger fly up.
No, the
Yeah,
thing,
did any of
the
us see the
thing that
floating?
was picking me up.
We saw the
The-
floating,
the-
didn't we?
The dagger?
No, the
him
floating.
You
Him.
saw you and
Is that-
you and Degala when
We-
you woke up
we-
in your
we- yes.
your brief thing. You saw him floating. As everyone else has woken up, he's already receded back onto the bed.
And that's definitely why.
And then as the dagger drops, as Philip, after you guys have done what bits you are in the morning, have gone over to check on him.
You were being really spooky last night.
Yes, you are. It was most peculiar.
No, but the thing that picked me up. No one saw it.
Nothing was.
No,
peculiar.
you were just kind of like hovering.
You just floated. You weren't.
It was a thing. It didn't have eyes. It just a slit.
All we
for a
saw
mouth.
was a dagger that almost killed the elf.
Oh, it didn't.
No, I'm afraid not.
It was
I
really
saved
weird.
him.
though.
Where my dagger? Get out of bed. Grab the dagger.
Cassian, can I ask, where did you find that dagger? Because that's the second time it's done something weirdly
It's a
magical.
Spooky.
it's a family heirloom.
Right, how long has it been in your family?
I don't know. I didn't look into the history of my family. I just
I'm assuming it
took it.
Oh, so it wasn't passed down per se?
Oh no, I stole it.
Right.
Did we ever find out your last name? I can't remember.
Out of character. I shouted it in the fight
With Mayfair.
with
Yeah.
Mayfair. So
I may not have heard that. To be fair.
okay, then
That was
Yeah.
quite a hectic combat.
yeah, fair. I'm just trying to think. Who
So it is a family heirloom, but you stole it from your family.
Yes.
Do you not get on with them particularly? Are you not close?
Not anymore. No. No.
No, if you're stealing from stuff from them, I imagine you wouldn't.
No. My father, cunt that he is,
Oh.
banished me.
Yes.
Cassian, can I see the dagger for a moment?
Yes.
As in, can I hold it?
Yes.
Roll an intelligence save.
Oh, you
I'm glad-
saw me.
I'm glad someone else did that before me.
Because it's not spinning anymore.
Because
And I
it's
also
not an
want
elf.
to check some-
Yeah, true. It's
Yeah.
just it's a racist dagger.
It's a race. Ugh.
If we take it off, we like elves.
That's a big fail. That's a 3.
You're dead now.
Wow.
Okay, you die.
You go still. And he is gripping the dagger, although he is holding it for seconds, with a sudden tightness enough that his palm begins to bleed. As the engravements, the decorative handle, begins biting into skin. He goes rigid, and then a moment later, his hand snaps open. The dagger starts to drop, and then rattles, and then rolls to your foot, Cassian.
Really don't know
For
how to
yourself, Val,
Oh yes.
you take one point of psychic damage.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Whoa, it's a dagger of paralysis.
That's really not
He's
a
been
normal dagger.
paralyzed.
No, that's not
Oh,
a
no,
normal
no, no,
dagger,
no, no.
Cassian.
I guess it's some kind of magic item.
It's just an
perhaps?
ornate dagger. It's not even.
No.
Can't even stab with it.
Oh.
The source of the pain is the base of the skull, and similar to what Dagala would have felt in that moment of brilliance, similar to the snapping of a ligament or a tendon, it feels like there is a whipping snap in the base of your neck that causes your head, as you release it, to snap back.
Do you have the achy top of spine feeling?
Yep.
Indeed.
That's not normal, Cassian. I don't think that's an item you should have.
Well, it could be a magic item in the family that only his family can use.
Perhaps, but that felt more cursed to me.
I think we need to do some investigating.
Well, I was going to try and detect the magic on this thing, but it froze me for a moment.
Well, if we can't touch it, we could ask Cassian some questions about it. Okay.
We're asking
Question
you questions now.
question 1.
Yes.
Where'd you get it?
He
Just
answered that.
he said
My great grandfather's crypt.
Okay. Second question, because you said it earlier. What's a heirloom?
It's
Family possession.
family possession, usually
Okay.
quite fancy.
Who in your family has been possessed?
No
Not that kind
one?
of possession. Not that kind of possession.
There's spooky stuff going on and you don't expect me to think it's that kind of
Possession
possession.
doesn't just. Okay, no, carry on. Carry on.
Okay. Question 4. Has it done any spooky shit to you?
No, not that I'm aware.
Okay. Case closed.
Who was your grandfather? You said you took it from his crypt. Who is this man? Was he a sorcerer? Was he?
Just the leader of the house.
That's all. No shady business. No dodgy things.
No, just the standard. Owning slaves,
That's-
running.
So that is not unusual in Ostia.
Hmm.
And you
That was an above table.
Yeah.
You've got to remember, modern standards is despicable.
Yeah.
Within this kind of setting, it is not unusual. In fact,
Potato,
it's
potato.
normal.
Oh yeah, it was just natural reflex.
Yeah.
It's an horrendous practice, but within the setting, it is normal.
And Cassian, you said you saw a figure last night
Yeah, just
while said dagger was spinning on the ceiling on its own. Does that not say anything to you?
One note: the dream they had, you didn't have.
Okay. Did you have a
Although,
spooky
for
dream?
them- For them, you were present because all of the purple pulses
Coming out.
anchored to you,
Yeah.
but all you saw was that figure on you.
It was a very weird night last night. I saw you floating off of your bed, like some sort of bad magic trick.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
You saw it too as well.
Yeah.
The
I mean-
saloon link. Saloon link.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I don't have that sort of link, but I had a weird dream where we were like floating
Yeah.
really high up, and we were like all connected by well,
Yeah.
your eyes turn purple sometimes, and
no.
like the smoke comes out.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
They do.
But sometimes when you fight, your eyes turn purple and smoke comes out of you, and it's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I found it a bit odd when you did it because you don't. I don't recognize the kind of magic it is, but
You kind of just.
I don't do magic.
well,
It might not be
magic.
magic.
I mean, you stabbed someone who wasn't near you,
Yeah.
and it hurt them.
At
So
first I thought you were just stabbing the air, and I was like, why are you doing that? But apparently you actually do harm people that are quite far away.
But anyway, the purple of your eyes was like fretting us, and then there was like this weird, like his legs almost. There was like black veins on the planet.
Philip, put your pants back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Philip's just stood there like,
Hanging dong.
yeah, just next to you by that. Hello. Alright, let me go and find my
First
pants.
thing that Cassian sees when he looks down.
Philip can't find his pants. I think they've rolled under. They've gone under one of the bed, so he's now on all fours. Oh no! So like, trying to get a gun under the
It's been a
bed.
while since I've seen this view.
Oh,
Philip, they're on the back of the chair.
what?
They're on the back of the chair.
Oh, right. Okay, walk on. Slip my pants back on.
That scene from Minions where he's walking towards them.
I think
Cool.
Philip's beard covers his dong.
Yeah, it's
gracefully, all the way
Yeah, I've
down.
let it down over the night. He's like, wow, he remarkably braids it up. like incredible.
So it's like Mankini level, sort of, just about covers.
Yeah, it just perfectly covers. It could loop round if he wanted.
Yeah, it's just tucked into the crack. Just
So he pops his pants back on and walks back over.
So you were emanating a weird purple strand
I
of some
don't know anything about that. All I know is I couldn't move, and there was a thing just lifting me. It was crushing me. It was paralyzing me.
Were you not in? Did you not? Oh, okay.
I think we all had the spooky dream, but he had a different spooky dream.
Yeah.
Yes. It was very strange to see you like this.
Did you recognise the figure?
It didn't have eyes and it had a slit for a mouth. I
Well,
didn't
that makes it
recognise.
very recognisable. So have you seen it before?
No.
Get it.
And did you have you had this dream before?
It wasn't. I don't think it was a dream.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't in the room, so it must have been some form of dream, because you were just floating. There was nothing above you. I mean, I think we both saw, didn't we? We
You were
both.
flowing.
Yeah, we can see
Very
things
good.
when we sleep.
But I could feel it.
Well, some dreams feel very real.
Did you eat anything before you went to bed?
No, this isn't like the mushrooms the other night.
I meant like just food, like
Cheese.
Cheese.
Oh, well, no, I did say I wanted to sleep and eat and a fuck, but I only got the sleep, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, I might be able to do the eat one, but I can't promise you the other.
Considering what happened to that
Fair.
chair that you sat on, I'm not sure I'd want it from you.
Well, you'd be the first.
I don't. Can we move on?
Yes.
Swiftly.
Well, while you were sleeping and floating and doing weird things, we got given some pretty nice gear.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
is it the things we got have been come back, identified?
And more.
Yes.
Oh,
That's,
Yeah, Kyra was,
unusually generous of Kyra.
she was very generous.
I think she wants to establish kind of a working relationship with us, maybe.
Yeah, she's tried to do that with me before.
Yeah.
Successfully.
We also kind of. She has some information we want, so.
So we're doing more jobs for her.
Probably.
Not necessarily,
No,
but yes.
not right now.
We put your items at the foot of the bed for you.
We thought, well, they thought you'd like the boots that my people fashion.
I do like wearing elven things.
If you look at the label, someone's crossed out the word elven. So it just says boots of kind.
I mean, yeah, the elves make some fantastic stuff. They've
Yes, we
had,
do.
Yeah.
centuries to hone their crafts.
Exactly. That's why we, force them to do it for us.
Oh,
There,
okay.
there it is. There it is.
Disappointment.
Don't know what you're expecting, Adrian.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
He's
track.
the little optimist, the wide-eyed
Yeah, it
child.
was like, oh, this is
The white
we forced them.
300-year-old child.
Oh.
I can fix him.
But father. Yeah, we gave you the elf boots,
Yes.
and we gave
Just
you
one
this
size as
this
well.
bag of dust.
And what does it do?
It smells like parmesan.
No, don't listen to
Oh,
him. Don't listen to him. Don't open those
No, I'm
files.
picking up his dust. I'm not picking up my
His dust.
I'm not picking up my dust and other
no,
stuff.
there's a note.
If you can't read the label, how do you know which one's which?
Well, I know this one has dust because it's at the foot of his bed because they put it.
It smells like parmesan.
And it smells like parmesan.
Yes, the dusted disappearance smells like parmesan.
So that's how I'm going to work it out.
Only the sight of you disappears, not
The,
the,
du-
smell.
the, du- the dust of disappearance smells like parmesan. The spices smell like spices, and the dust of sneezing makes me cough.
So to work it out, you're going to go and sniff the dust of sneezing.
Like it's this one. Cheese.
Just a sneeze is just black pepper.
Yeah, it's just a big of black pepper.
Hun, I shall
Yeah.
Just I'm going to sew an X onto the one with sneezing, just so you don't mix them up.
Okay.
So please, if you're ever making us food,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I don't know if you should,
No.
judging by what happened to the chair,
Yeah.
just don't use the one with the X.
Well, you see, the dust of sneezing is 0.3 grams heavier than the spices. So if I remember, whichever one is 0.3 grams heavier.
What if you use some of the other one?
You've broken Philip. Just looking at that, you see like the bead of sweat. Maybe this one is heavier.
Did we all agree to give those to Philip?
They're already in his bag.
Truly, I don't think we can take them off him if we try.
I'm not sure the dust of sneezing and coughing would be good with
I
Philip.
can't wait to
No,
make
I
you
don't think
guys.
either of them
I
would.
can't wait to make you guys some lovely dwarven cuisine.
I will be honest, I was just looking at these lovely metal hands, which might make my hands hurt more if I punch people. It looks as though it will scratch them at the very least when I hit them.
Well, you're into a little bit of self-hurt, are you? Maybe we can get along.
At last, something that you might not be utterly disgusted at me by.
Yeah.
We're working on it. We'll finally rid you of this nasty racism. that
No, you won't.
you have.
Irish.
That accent took a...
When elves get aroused, their accents change.
Shit.
All the elves are Irish.
That accent switch is great. We will rid you. To be sure.
Cassian's gonna wait.
To be sure, I never came to you.
Absolutely.
I woke up with a cock in my face. What
Yeah.
do you expect?
He's going to wait 2 minutes.
Hello.
He's already been racist. And he's already made a
You
sex
say.
decision.
Here's the thing.
Baby.
You said
So-
you've woken up.
Yes.
Please
The
move
magic
us on.
items.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're divvying them up.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. We've got one bit left. Who wants the perfume?
What does it do again?
All right. Let's have a look.
I'll
Let
read.
me try a little bit on my screen.
Yeah, please try and read it.
Yes. I love myself.
Yes.
Is everyone happy with me? And Draenor, we stood there with the quarterstaff that kind of looks like a tree branch with a bit of greenery on top.
Oh yes, it's very on brand for you.
Oh, well, also, Kyra's friend who sold drugs to Jarell, he seems to be some kind of wizard or spellcaster, and he wrote little notes what all these mean.
Yeah. I can't read.
I can't read common.
Oh, I can read that. Let me have a look.
No, you
Oh, no, I can't.
I never bothered to learn common.
Would you like me to help with either the reading of it or teaching how to read it?
No.
Okay.
Would anyone make use of this? I think I could, but if anyone else would like it.
Well, so
What are you
one
holding up?
use.
So it is the perfume of bewitching. So for those at home, it's apply the perfume. A magic action to apply the perfume to yourself. Lasts for an hour. For the duration, you have advantage on all charisma, deception, and persuasion checks made to influence a creature within 5 feet of yourself.
Well, let's keep it in the back pocket. Keep it for now.
Yep.
It may be helpful in certain situations, especially possibly getting out of this city.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'll keep it on my person for now then.
And Draenor go pick up the colourful doll.
Yes.
Does it say anything when I pick it up?
Roll perception for me.
It's in certain actions, isn't it?
Ooh, that's a 19 plus 4, so 23.
Nice.
Okay.
That's right.
So, you notice two things.
No. It wasn't. You rolled.
One, the sitting of the clothing on it has shifted. Because, and you only notice this, because one of the buttons is now threaded through the hole. One's missing, as though it's been hastily reapplied and rebuttoned wrong. And as you pick the doll up, you swear, in that moment, one of the eyes flits to you and then flits back as it looks ahead.
And the doll. And the doll.
He'll hold it and then he'll kind of clasp his fingers around its throat.
Oh.
and hold it as if he's holding like a rat or something he's caught that he's worried it's going to try and bite him.
he's joking. He's a bit just tickler. Nice.
That is a good technique.
Yeah. You squeeze, you can snap it really easy.
The girl, stop it! Stop it!
So,
The power.
Hands away. It's the open palm. The open hand.
Okay.
Not clenched.
Bend it over.
Renog.
so
Why are you choking dog?
as you do so,
Yeah.
you begin choking down, and although you expect to feel either fabric or similar, there is resistance to the depression, and as you do so, it's
I'll release slightly, like, I don't think this is a magic item.
Ha!
Hello, little doll? Do you have a name?
it looks at you, very quickly looks towards the others to see whether or not they've actually paid attention, and the fact that everyone's looking at him, it sits forwards. How are you holding him?
Oh, I was holding it like I was holding a rat, so if it's looks like it's
So it
moving,
starts. Yeah. So it starts to.
I'll put it, so I can support it.
Okay. So it sits up in your palm, and then brushes itself off.
Do you have a name?
Thomas.
Thomas. Hi, Thomas.
It fucking talks.
Look,
We knew it talked, but we thought it was like an action thing.
It is cognizant.
are you the word he said?
What do you mean?
Are you
Cognizant.
are you alive, or are you?
kind.
Pardon?
Yes, I'm alive.
Okay, it's just we thought you were a magic item, but there's a big difference between a magic item and someone who's alive.
Did you say you were a wet mouse kind?
Wetchel kind. Yeah, I don't.
How are you
it
spelling?
doesn't-
How are you spelling that?
So if some omnipotent force was to tell you the spelling, not that you would understand it,
Omnipotent.
it would be
How do you spell that one?
WECHSELKIND. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly, but
Okay.
the look of this doll, although it has not changed, the clothing's slightly different, as though it has been readjusted in the dark. And there's limited movement to the face, but it's more the physicality of it that suggests a kind of defeated posture.
I'll walk over to one of the bedside tables and let him step out of my hand onto the table. Is that better for you?
That is. Thought you were going to smash me or something.
No. My name's Drainog, and this is my compatriots. We have a friend who is a sprite, so we know about smaller folk.
She's dead.
Oh, that's not okay.
And it was very heartbreaking that she died.
Yeah, it was really sad.
So I've not met your kind before, so it's a pleasure to meet you. And he'll do a little bow.
Can I just say
It takes off the hair that's on the doll, like a cat, takes off
Oh, thank God.
and does
that's
a.
terrifying.
I want to know what you were thinking. Does basically an elaborate kind of bow, and then puts it back on its head.
Oh, can you leave it off? The hair's just really not your colour.
Guys, that was really
Sheepishly takes it off.
That was really me. Pass me that.
bold is a dignified look.
I'll take the hair, and using my skills as a dwarf, I'll start putting nice little braids in it for them. Him, her, it.
It.
Thomas.
It.
Thomas.
I mean,
Thomas.
the child I replaced was a boy. That's who they thought they were getting.
Right, okay.
And then when they found out they couldn't burn me, they made me say.
Mean things.
Well, they made me watch whenever they chopped up the firewood, and then promised that if I didn't say. But
That you were going to chop up the firewood.
No,
they
to the
would-
kids.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. You're not an inanimate object. You knew what you were saying to frighten these children.
I mean, if I played along, I could get one of them out. I managed to get one.
You did.
Were you the thing that dug the hole in one of the crates?
Yeah. I
Well
was
done.
put in with the bound kid.
Oh, with the fish boy.
And he holds up his fingers, and you can see where the edges of the fingers is eroded to almost like wooden points.
We got Geff out, the little fish boy.
Yeah.
We got him out.
No, I think
Oh, it was another one. I was
Another
with.
one escaped through the hole.
Yeah.
What?
Um,
I didn't see a fish.
There was a.
It was like a little.
I encountered a halfling with like purple eyes.
That's the one.
Yeah, Puck. He was outside of the tavern.
Oh, you encountered him. What
Yeah.
what happened?
He ended up running away.
Oh,
Okay.
The big guy
Great
always
story.
brought him into the room to kind of torment them if they couldn't sleep. So I figured if I broke through that one, they'd all end up in that box eventually. I didn't know how I was going to cover it when he opened the box, but that was tomorrow's problem. And then they didn't put me back in there. They put me in that furnace room and kept me there.
Yeah. Well, you did a good job.
Yeah, the Puck got out and we managed to save the rest that we did.
I mean, I'll be honest, I heard someone say burn the rest and saw you come in and start attacking one of the kids. That's why I pretended to be the doll. I thought you were going to hack me to pieces if I woke up. I mean, you came in with the kids and now you're not here with them.
the kids are in another room.
They're literally next door.
Oh, so they're out.
Well,
Yeah, we got them all.
a couple of them are. How many were there?
I didn't see them all.
Did you have to give a rough estimate?
I'm not great with numbers.
Well, pick one.
Not
How many hands? Right.
estimating.
Each finger you have is a child, right? So was there 10 of them
Does he know numbers?
at least?
No.
In the time I've been there,
Yeah.
you haven't got enough hands.
0.3
How many
grams,
hands do you
so-
think? Now think of each finger as a pair of hands.
I mean, I've been there years.
You've been there years.
Yeah.
Is the tavern the only place you've seen, or was there a different building? Because the Mayfair was talking to someone on a sending stone,
Yes.
which makes you think there's other places with other children.
Kind of scratches with the points of the fingers,
Oh.
and it kind of you get a satisfying, very subtle kind of of the fabric. I mean, the place they put me. I mean, I know I was meant to be replacing the kid. I didn't like it, and I think I gave myself away. So they thought I had an affliction or a malady or something. So they topped me out, and then I saw them all coming through, and then obviously they were grabbing kids, and saw me. And it's not like I could suddenly say, "No, don't take me. I'm not a human." I mean, I don't look human anyway. You've seen the elven ears? They obviously grabbed me.
They look good. What can I say?
Yeah. Well,
Have you encountered many other elves in this experience?
no, these two were on their own, and then went through the town, and nobody would talk to me because of the ears.
No.
And then, obviously, they started using this whole segregation thing to go and start snatching the kids that went out, and got hold of me. But this was years ago. I don't even know the name of the town. I wasn't there for very long.
I remember.
But
You don't.
I'd say, I mean, more hands than you got. I've seen loads of them.
Does the name Yellowseed ring a bell by any chance?
No.
Damn.
Well, I can tell you, based on Philip's work here, your hair looks a lot better in braids.
Yeah.
Kind of takes it, but then looks at going,
The colour suits the braids.
I can wear it.
Of course. It's your hair.
You can do what you want, of course.
Whatever you feel comfortable doing.
I will say,
Puts it back on.
for any artists at home, the braids are immaculate. They are the finest braids you've ever seen.
Now you've got clothes on, have you braided your beard back up?
Oh yeah, and then I've done it and now I've stopped.
Like a tie.
Yeah.
Our wings are incident today.
Perhaps
But
you
the clasp.
encountered your little girl, no?
Yeah, have you met a dragonfly?
What, like a bug?
No, the kid's called dragonfly. Maybe like dragon space fly.
How similar to you does
Might
it
look like him.
I don't know.
What do you mean you do not know? When was the last time you saw her?
A long time ago, a few years now.
I mean, how big's this one? I mean, I've not seen anyone with green hair.
No,
What-
she wouldn't have.
What's her name?
I told you, I can't say.
Was there a girl
Could you write-
who came through
There's been
recently?
loads.
Could
I
you-
mean,
could you
how old
charade
is it?
it?
How big?
I don't
I mean-
think you were in with the children long enough anyway, so it's fine.
He's
I've
been
been
there
there
for
for
years.
Years.
Yeah, but she may have only just come through.
Yeah, exactly. So he's probably got more recent memory.
Can you at least? How old would she be? What sort of height are we talking? Does she have any distinctive features?
have-
Any scars? Anything?
No idea.
Well, you know how old she is, surely.
Well,
Time moves differently in the Fae. I spent a long time searching the Feywild for her
Yeah,
before I found out she was
the
here.
Fae, from my understanding and from the tales, going between the Feywild and the material plane is a bit timey-wimey.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is why
hell does that make?
Truly,
it
truly.
moves
Exactly.
differently. Time in
You
the
can
Fae.
go into the Feywild. You can find a circle of mushrooms and disappear into the Feywild. You get yourself a drink. You come back out, and it's been 30 years.
Is this just another drug trip?
Look,
Kind
I've been out on some nights out, and I know the next day feels like it's 30 years later
But the
sometimes.
Feywild is
It's
like that.
Actually,
It's
like,
weird.
Yeah. When she was taken from me in the Fae, she was very young. She must have been around 2 or 3.
Okay,
And I spent at least 2 years in the Fae searching for her.
okay.
Mm.
So when
I
you
don't know how
got
old
back
she is
to
anymore.
here,
Well, we know she's definitely a child.
how much time
She
had
was.
passed?
She may be an adult now. I don't know, but this is why I don't know if she was brought
Was-
here as.
What if she was made for her?
She wasn't made. She wasn't made for.
Thomas,
I don't
You
know.
can't remove this change they've done on me. I'm not meant to look like a plush doll. I'm meant to look like a wooden boy.
Little wooden boy.
I could.
I
Have
don't
a
know
look.
what they did to me, but I thought this was temporary, and I haven't changed back.
Are you able to take the threads off?
I'm scared to do that. What if I all fall apart?
So it's best not to undo the child.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I tried jumping in one of those furnaces once. I thought that if I'd at least change back,
Well,
and that didn't.
But you're
Could
a
I
wooden
ask-
boy.
Could I ask
Huh?
a
But
question?
you're a wooden boy.
Yeah.
If you had changed back, it wouldn't
I'm
have been
not
great.
Oh, I'd rather that than this.
Fair enough.
Well, there's one way to
I mean,
test.
look at me. I'm a fucking horror show.
Yes, you are.
That's true.
Thomas,
Thanks.
could you give me your little plush hand, please? And I'll use the sharpest bit of my thing just to tap it. Can you feel? Does that hurt?
Ow!
Okay, yeah. He's not just inside the fabric.
Well, the man downstairs, the one with all the drugs,
Yeah.
he may know something, and you may be a valuable source of getting that help.
Yeah.
If you would
I mean,
be
he
so
found
kind,
it funny.
Cassian.
I can.
Oh, did he realise you were?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he wrote down that you were.
He wouldn't stop laughing at me.
Look,
Oh.
he wrote down this little note on you.
Well, he could have been quite funny, unfortunately.
Gwyn, can you read that?
Yeah,
for me?
absolutely.
I mean, that might have been the case. He was giggling a lot.
Well, did you speak to him?
No.
Well, that
That was-
doesn't help.
He does laugh a lot.
But
I
I understand that you were scared because you're being poked and prodded by a man who does drugs.
And I've just come from a place where I've seen kids burned to death
Oh, yes, that's also true.
for years.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, they did that regularly.
Yeah.
They burned.
But
But
if they can't find anyone to take stock, they're not going to release them, are they? And they've only got limited space. What are you going to do with them? This is what they said, anyway.
wow.
I thought they'd just let them go. And
That's fucking
We
crazy.
could summon the hags.
there's
The what? Sorry.
Oh, the hags.
Hags.
Don't worry, they're friends with me.
You know hags.
Well, no, not no. Have
I
some.
don't like
What
this
are you
terminology
people?
we're using.
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf.
We're your adventurers.
Adventure.
And this
Have
has
you
been the
ever
last
read-
3 days.
Have you ever read an adventure book? Sometimes they can get.
We weren't allowed much
He
literature in the
climbs off the cabinet
Understandable.
and goes to you, Val.
Gone down.
I don't. I mean, I hope not. But if your kid got burned, thought if they wouldn't find a buyer for them, they'd let them go. So I stopped some of the sales and...
It's not your fault, Thomas. You didn't know. Unfortunately, this is the world that we live in. You tried, and you managed to free one. That is definitely a big achievement. Don't hold it against yourself. As for my daughter, I think she is fine. I'm waiting on some whereabouts of her information as well, but we did what we could for the rest of the children there.
Why don't we go talk to... Oh God, I've already forgotten her name. Kyra, thank you. I mean, she looked like a man last time. Or... Yes,
Did she?
Yes. Oh. Maybe
Did she
only I
leave the
noticed.
sending stone?
Huh?
Did she leave the sending stone? I can't quite remember.
No, she did that.
Okay, cool.
Thomas, well, now you're free of there, we might be able to find you a place in the Alien Age to stay away from...
I will be honest with you, Draenog. The Alien Age is not a nice place. I am not unhappy that I am not there anymore. It is a center for abuse, a center for, other races using elven techniques regularly and abusing their power against us. It's not a happy place. If you want to do some good, maybe you can help out in the Alien Age a little bit, but it's not a happy place by any means, Thomas.
I just mean it'd be safer than walking the street. Of...
Not
Right,
necessarily.
okay, yeah, okay, whatever.
I mean, wherever I go, I'm still a talking dog.
Perhaps you could stick with us until you find somewhere you'd like to stay. I feel we'll be travelling a while.
Again, why don't we just talk to Kyra?
Yeah, but they'll put him to work, and
Yeah.
probably not.
How can he work like that?
They'll find a use for him, I'm sure.
Oh, right.
Cassian, do you think they would just let him stay here as he is,
Well, you've got-
peaceful?
Little hands, always useful.
No.
They'll make him do things I don't think he wants to do.
Unless you have a wild side.
I'm kind of scared to ask what you mean by that.
Well, if you enjoy, high thrills, exciting moments,
No.
going and risking your life for, wealth and things like that. If you like that, then Kyra might be the right person for you.
I was modelled after a 10-year-old boy. I've only been here a few years.
Probably not for
Would you like to stay with the children?
Or that.
They might appreciate having
I
you
don't-
around.
Familiar
I doubt
face.
it.
No, you don't want to stay with the children.
Well, they don't.
I'd like to, but all they've ever heard from me are those things I was told to say.
Well, yes, that's a fair point.
It's not like I could show myself to him. He would have killed him.
Would you like to apologise to them?
Don't think they'd listen to me.
I think
It would be-
children are surprisingly receptive.
It would be important to get him returned back to normal, then he can
Enjoy
enjoy
it.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you don't exactly have best rep with children right now.
Children love me.
One tried to kill you. One nearly did kill you.
Yeah.
You asking for it slightly.
Oh, then I said sorry.
You did say sorry. I'm not sure he'll accept, but you did say sorry.
Thomas, do you remember how they did it to you?
No.
Fair enough.
Can I try, inspecting him, an arcane sort of
Yeah.
side of things, just to kind of see what might be going on there?
I mean, are you casting a spell, or are you just?
No,
looking at
I'm just gonna sort of
Yeah, Arcane.
inspect him.
Look into the weeds.
Are we also counting this as a short rest where we could potentially...
I mean, if you want to do it as a short rest, yeah, sure. You've not done anything other than chat. You have had your long rest,
Yes.
but you can use.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this to get dressed. This opportunity.
That is a 12 for an Arcana check.
Okay.
Just trying to identify to see if I can find out the signs of what's happened. To
Okay.
him or-
You don't know any signs. You do see that the weave is vibrant around him.
Yeah.
Almost as though it keeps trying to latch onto the form, and then every time it latches onto one place, one of the other ones kind of break off, almost as though it can't fully realise.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure what magic this is. It's a bit more advanced than you're used to.
Yeah.
But it's clear, obviously, that you don't need to really cast detect magic to recognise that this is a transmogrific transmutation
Yeah.
magic. He has physically been changed. It's not an illusion.
Yeah. He's physically been changed. It's not like illusion or anything like that. Drano, do you have the ability to dispel magic?
No, I don't have any way to do anything like that. I mean, there's the man downstairs who might be able to help.
I feel like the help is going to come at a cost, though.
Yes, it won't come free.
Other, maybe you can help at the alienage or travel.
I really think you don't know what the alienage is.
Okay.
It is the slums. It is a really, really shit place.
Yes, it is.
Well,
I just feel like
I've been there a little bit. It's full of elves.
Sorry?
I've been in the city for a little bit. I've had a wander.
Whoa. No, you've been in the alienage?
Wait, have I been in the alienage? Is it just the slums? I've not been in the alienage.
You could have easily gone to the outside.
I've seen the door.
It's within the city, but it is walled off.
That door. Yeah.
It's not like you cross the road and suddenly you're in a new district. It is walled off.
I have not seen it. I've seen the wall. I've seen the door. It opened at one point. I looked through and went, "That's full of poo."
Before the start of the war,
it's just an outhouse.
the elves that were in the city had their own businesses. They were integrated throughout. With the propaganda, with human race turning against them, they were ousted out of the business. It was seized. Profits were put towards the proceeds of the war. They were relocated to the slums, and then once they had all the elves in that they knew of, it was walled off.
Oh,
Just a quick note, by the way, Cassian. Although you didn't do it beforehand, you are fucking hungry and thirsty. So if you want to have your benefits of your long rest, you still need to consume.
We left some food
some
for
stuff
us.
on the
Yeah,
side.
I'll just
Yeah.
smotch all that up.
I have two ideas. One, if you'd like, we might be able to get you to a grove of druids and you can live as a hermit, like I did. Or,
That's a better option. He's made of wood.
Door, yes.
or
Door, door.
would Gwyn, would Gazlo be able to keep him safe? He does hire interesting people.
He does hire interesting people, yes, but it would be best to fix him first.
Well, surely if he was in Gazlow's care, there'd be more chance of Gazlow being able to try find someone to fix him than us.
Yeah.
Well,
Because he seems
would you
pretty
mind
like
staying with a
manipulative.
friend, a well-trusted friend?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's better than where I've just come from.
Yes.
I realise we've not actually asked you what you want to do. We are just
I don't
putting
want to be like
ideas.
this, but I realise that's kind of asking a lot at this point.
Our friend Glasgow,
Yes.
he
sure.
he's a really nice guy. He got us out of some dodge. I think he'd take care of you. He'd keep you safe. You'd be hidden a little bit. You'd have to run through the tunnels and stuff around his castle. But I think he'd probably try find some way to fix you.
One of his maids is a
woman.
halfling.
Or halfling, yeah.
He's a kind of human who actually he became friends with us. He's the kind of human that actually likes other people.
Yeah.
We've
Yes,
pushed
very
his
much.
trust quite far, though.
We could.
Would you give him a call?
If the guards were to find out that he was harbouring magical creatures,
Does also mean us going back to his estate.
yes,
Unless we can
get a message to him.
post
Contact
Thomas.
Well, maybe it might be messengers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Send him via messenger, but
Yeah,
you'd have to
would-
pretend to be a toy.
Would
I
it be
mean, I've
benef-
done that for a long period of time. A little longer is not going to stop. Right?
Would it be beneficial for Gazlo to meet Kyra? Well, he does import and export. She does protection, rackets, and smuggling.
I don't want to get my friend involved with this kind of trade.
mutual
Okay,
businesses.
I'm sure he has his own dealings, but
I mean, we could keep you with us for a little longer if that's what you'd like. I mean, I'm happy to give you some gold and you can go into the city.
with what pockets can he hold the gold?
A big one.
The pouch would be about the same size as him.
We'll make him a little satchel then. You're good at
You
sewing.
can put a coin in there, great.
Well, I mean, make it bigger than two.
You know, it's really up to you, little guy. If you want to come with us.
I'll be honest, I really don't know. I was expecting to spend the rest of my life in there, and now I'm here. I don't really know. or no, we're in the capital. I heard them say, but I've never actually been out in the capital. I don't know where it is in relation to where I was.
Where you were, that was in a building in the capital.
I'm going to go speak to Kyra. Because we need some form of action, otherwise we're just going to do nothing.
The door is not open. We cannot leave without being let out. But also,
I just pushed the door.
Can't get back in.
Right. But also, before we all go, I mean, Thomas, you important, of course. What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing now?
Hiding for a little while.
Oh yeah.
Hiding.
Well, we're gonna get some information on the
Yes.
dragonfly,
Yes.
and then maybe we can get the information and possibly do some work for Kyra to get the information on the bad elf guy.
Yes, unfortunately, my only lead there was decapitated by a shadow.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm a little bit lost now in terms of where I'm meant to be going. So if that's the only way I can find information, then fine.
Well,
You're stuck with me, I'm afraid.
I imagine there is some connection between the two, right? My daughter and Arkval.
Maybe they're the same
I don't know. He's a
person.
smuggler. He's a bad piece of shit.
If she went through the briar patch in Mayfair, maybe there was.
Yeah, you don't want her to have met Arkvel. Imagine Mayfair, but more twatty and with pointy ears. He's not a nice man, from what I understand. Not met him in person yet, but a piece of shit is what I understand him to be.
What if Arkval is your daughter?
Again, I.
Timey-wimey things with
The door
Feywild.
begins to glow.
Okay. Look.
It's about to explode.
I would open it.
Kyra stands on the other side in a top half, it's almost like a slip dress, but there is clear evidence underneath of leather armor. It's clear that there's other parts of this to cover the armor, but it's not in place
It's
yet.
just the outline.
What she has,
of a dagger.
nope, you can't see any weapons on her. But when she does step through, hair braided down the side, those eyes the exact same as the gentleman that you recognise, Gwyn.
Mm-hmm.
She comes through with one particular ledger tucked under the arm.
Just the person we were looking to see.
Hello, Miss Gyra.
Darling?
You're awake.
Yes. Bit of a rough night.
Well, you slept like a log.
Floating.
Yeah, but he was still slept though, wasn't he?
And I'm glad to see you're awake. As she kind of glances around the room and your gaze tracks where he was previously stood watching and talking to you. Philip is kind of slumped.
Thomas.
Thomas.
What did I? Philip.
Philip.
Oh! No. Flip side again.
I just press a hand on him.
Thomas is slumped against the unit, not moving as he was before. Gaze goes past him and then she goes back to looking at everyone else.
Kyra, just before we discuss what were clearly going to be important matters with that ledger, do you know anybody in this city who would be able to dispel any magic, possibly curses?
You'd have to go and speak to the Scholar Arcanum.
Any more, a little more illicit than that?
Not within the city.
Okay.
Outside of the city, if they are still there, we can certainly send word, depending on what it is you need. But obviously, the closer you get to the city, the riskier such business enterprises are.
Yeah.
The Scholar Arcanum is your safest bet for anything.
Have you heard of Wetzelkind?
Is that a kind of sausage? Or?
No.
Sausage.
There was a tale from quite a long ago of a boy who had, if lied, then his nose would grow. Similar to that, but not a fable.
Pinch Popio.
That one.
What was that?
Pinch
Popio.
Popio.
You don't know the tale of Pinch Popio?
The famous story of Pinch Popio.
I didn't grow up here.
It's not the one name he's actually got correct this
Pinch
entire
Popio.
time.
Yeah.
You know, Pinch Popio was based on an elf who was tortured and
And
had
his father,
nose
Grapetta.
stretched out because he lied and wouldn't give information.
Well, it would be easy to understand if it was a Wetzelkind.
It would be, but this is what I was told by my parents who were angry.
Okay.
I think yours might not be the real story. I'm not gonna lie.
Either way, we happen to know that there is a friend that we've been looking after needs to return to be a wet little kind, but is currently in a different predicament, a different body, if you will, which you may know something about.
It's possible. Not for free.
No, of course.
obviously. But it's possible.
Also, where would the best place to get this armour change be?
How much attention would you want?
Not much.
Well, I've got a new cloak.
I'm aware you come
Well,
from a
no,
different
we-
echelon of society than others. Most.
Well, it's going to be very busy.
I know that some people, forgive me for saying from your echelon, have standards.
But they won't be round about here.
In that case, Brackle's blacksmiths.
Brackles? Okay. And how long would it take for somebody to come, who would be able to dispel a curse, let's say, to come to the city, or would it be easier for us to go visit them?
Oh, you'd have to visit them. They won't come into the city.
Oh, that's understandable. Right. And where do they...
Especially not during the king's celebrations. That would be suicide.
Where would they reside?
That I would have to reach out. They do have various places they go. They do stay relatively close to the city, though.
If you could, that'd be fantastic.
I can certainly put feelers out. They will.
I've already forgot the name of the blacksmith.
Brackle?
Brackle.
Brackle.
Brackle's blacksmith. Or Brackle's smithy.
What is it you have there that you're carrying with you?
A ledger. I believe I found the 2 bits of information that you want. It's up to you which one you have.
Yeah, we're going for the dragonfly.
Yeah, we already decided before you
Yeah.
left the room.
I don't.
You've been outvoted.
Yeah. But also, you gave it up. You gave it
You're
up.
new. You only get half a vote.
And we'll also probably find
Just like Duran.
them.
What's happening?
Oh,
She has
duh.
information on my door.
We're going on a trip.
Oh, another trip.
Yeah.
Not that kind.
Listen,
Oh.
Cassian, when it comes to a vote, when I put my hand up, you also put your hand up, yeah?
No.
That wasn't me threatening you. I'm just saying, just you don't have to care.
Now,
Yeah, we think it might be more time sensitive to get the dragonfly and Archval being a known quantity. Maybe we can,
Go the long
come
way.
to an agreement to get that information.
I see. Well, and she closes the door. She's had it open. There is no one on the hallway. Although you can't hear anyone out on the stairs leading down, it is clear that the tavern downstairs is filled.
Is it definitely her?
Yeah, the same eyes.
Did she have these eyes last time?
Can I sort of
Wasn't it
like
the first time we saw her?
see if she sort of appears to be similar to the woman who we met last night?
Perception check. The woman that you met when downstairs?
Yes.
Yeah? Perception check.
Okay.
Did you meet downstairs?
That is a 12 plus 8, dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The same woman.
Just had a vibe.
Because you mentioned the eyes, are like definitely the same person to me at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm comfortable talking to her like this.
Cassian, now that this subject has come up, obviously it's over the table. However, you are well aware, from your brief dalliance of her assisting you, although you didn't recognise her at the time, Kyra is very good at what she does, and the reason that she deals with yourself is because, despite you being on the run, you're one of the few people that do know she is a changeling. She has made it clear to you that if you were ever to tell anyone, she would kill you.
She would.
Then she would resurrect you, and then she would give you to Gideon to follow it up.
Lovely, jubbly.
So you are aware of this. You are aware that the only thing that doesn't change when she does shift is her eyes. In the moment of trying to steal the purse, you didn't recognise her fully then. There are slight variations, but obviously when the reference was made towards assisting with the stealing, you did recognise it was her.
Yeah.
So, with regards to what we have, you've made your decision. She pushes the door closed. Well, take a seat and we'll look at what we're looking at.
Don't sit on that one.
But Who's ruined my chair?
His arse.
Yeah.
He's
Quite
got a
literally.
weird thing going on.
We think
I
he's,
thought, yeah.
we think he's
Whenever,
dead.
whenever I touch stuff, it kind like, well, if I touch it for a long time, it kind of decays. So I thought it'd be better if I sat on a chair than the bed, because I figured the chair's easier to replace than the mattress, because that's definitely what I thought last night.
And he will, of course, pay for the discretion.
Okay. You're an entertaining bunch.
Thank you.
It's one word.
Certainly have peculiarities.
So she moves and sits up atop the unit. With the book clutched in her lap, she leans forward and then looks towards the gala. Now, I am not without sympathy. I can give you confirmation of where Arkvel is in return for a favour. I've done a bit of digging, I know where you come from, to ensure compliance if you were to agree.
Along with what they want as well?
Hmm?
What kind of favour are we talking about?
That's up to me. It's certainly within the purview of what you are capable and willing to do, based upon what I managed to dig up. Your friends say hi, by the way. I'm not an enemy to the elves.
Amazed they even remembered me properly. Very well, what is it you want?
Oh, it's a favour for a later date.
I promise. Understand.
But I want your word. Witnessed by the people in this room. All of them.
You have my word on the safety and sanctity of my mother.
Oof.
Can I roll an insight?
On the gala.
Yeah.
Roll.
Can I roll an insight as well from Philip's back to see if he actually has a mom?
Yeah.
That was a natural one.
He popped out the ground.
7.
11
He was grown.
to 13 to see if the girl has a mom.
7. Yeah, he seems to have a mum.
I rolled a natural one.
I'm sorry to think he doesn't have a mum.
In that case,
He was born out of that.
she flips the book open
Mm-hmm.
and stares at Val. So forsaken. Silvery of hair. Female. And she flips the book and traces a line down the page. Silvered eyes,
Sorry.
as though moonlight on a water surface. Sound familiar?
Yeah.
10 years old. Are you happy that this is the one you're looking for?
Sounds like her, yeah.
There's no worse things that you could have told us.
She may have changed.
No, she didn't.
Apparently not.
She is whole,
Good.
relatively good health when she left here. And she has been moved to Neridaith.
How does one spell that?
Neridaith.
Pretty sure I saw that a second ago.
Is that a person or a place?
That is a port city,
Oh,
neighbour to the Three Sisters.
it's quite a way away.
Oh, yes.
Where are we?
One of
Yeah.
the three sisters?
With
That's not
Small islets outside the river.
How many
Oh.
days' travel would that be to there?
Depends on your mode of travel.
Someone put the map down and point out what he's talking about.
Oh.
Not down.
Is that in French?
Can you see that?
So
And then where are we?
we're here,
Uh-huh.
and then where are we going?
there.
Neridaith.
Is
Up
there.
Oh, I was right. Hell yeah.
From here to here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Left not long ago, several days. By cart.
How long would it take to get there by cart?
Depending on whether or not they took the route through Beldrin, several days.
So,
Especially the speed they go, they don't like to get caught and inspected on the roads.
With,
Traffickers and speeders.
with it being a port town, does it say in the book where she's going to be sent?
No. It does say who she's been sold to.
Oh.
Yes, please give me a
Arkvale.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
2 birds, 1
well,
stone.
how helpful that you got that promise in there. Wasn't it?
She fucking got you. She fucking did you, son.
I did say that it's probable.
I'm gonna look at her and be like,
They were together.
that
I
was
have a
text.
business to run.
That was fucking textbook.
Favours in what we're getting, but you get confirmation that's where she's gone.
Thank you.
Hey, you brought yourself into this.
No, you're alright. I am.
I must sweeten the deal for you, love. You can have the sending stone back if you want to make contact with Arkvale yourself. I wouldn't recommend it, but you never know.
I will take it if that is alright.
In the middle of the night after he's drunk.
Thank you.
And she points towards the fabrics that she previously brought in,
Yeah.
where they'd all have been wrapped in
Yeah,
sending
the whole
stones. Been wrapped in amongst the fabrics.
I swear to Solony. I'll take it. Right.
That was sleight of handed in. Unless
Yeah.
you beat with your perception of 23, you wouldn't have found it.
Nah. Okay.
My perception of 8. Did I see it?
Now, Arkvale is a bit of an ass.
So I've heard.
Why he is asking for these children, I don't know. All I do know is that based upon the writings that have been made by Mayfair, he wanted to sell his recently rescued batch to Arkvale and he refused to take them. So he has been making contact since then to try and push them on. It's a good thing you got there when you did, because they were only going in one place, and from the sounds of it, it would have been a very hot, uncomfortable circumstance for them.
Fortunately, I think a lot of them fell to that anyway.
With a bit of, and she brings out the small book that you took from Mayfair himself, opens it, and there's areas where she has made folds of the page that she immediately jumps to. So from the looks of it, Mayfair's group recently had dealings in Yellow Seed.
Yes, I heard of this.
One of the men was discovered
That's the opposite direction.
by a pair of curious halfling children. I believe I've seen them. And they were watching the settlement. She flips the page. Rather than catch them, the shepherds followed them to their community in the woods to the north. Killed the adults and stole the kids. I believe their names, according to this, his handwriting is awful. Mehmet Mali, and Koppel.
Mehmet Meli and Koppel.
And they found out through some of the kids' drawings that they had with them that they played with a rare, I'm guessing based on the sketch that he has really tried to imitate poorly, this is the Triton child. At the mouth of the river Anduin. And they detoured rather than come back to the city to set a trap and catch him. And his name is Geth.
We're on the river Alduin.
Did the ledger by any chance say how many children were in the building when we were in there?
No, the only kind of mentions that he goes over, several mentions, is that the Shadow Child was one that he was having trouble selling.
Oh, so they weren't ghosts that you killed. They were actual shadow people.
Yeah.
And he intended to make last-ditch efforts to contact Arkvale.
To sell them to him as well.
She glances up at Val. She's clearly seen something in the book.
Yeah.
Because I seem to recall your insight was decent.
Yeah.
I mean, for the 2 I've rolled.
I've also not left. My eyes have been locked on her the whole time as well.
Curious. Same girl, different eye colour. either he's got a piss poor memory, or you've got a changeable child. Nice name, by the way. Not yours.
No, I know.
What was her name?
I prefer you didn't share that.
Oh, yeah, understand. Names have power.
Can we give her a name? Because I don't like calling her
Really?
Dragonfly all
Well,
the time.
Whether that is
So
such
you
a-
are Fae.
Not fully. I've spent time there.
Well, knowing a name has power in itself.
In which case, I won't share that name.
Thank you.
But just in case this one doesn't keep on the terms of the agreement, underhanded though I was, maybe that name will be incentive for you to make sure he keeps to it.
Oh, I'll make sure.
I thought you wouldn't let me down, Cassian. Not that I distrust you, but I don't know you. Now, that looks to be all the relevant information he's had. He didn't make these notes terribly long ago. Seems most of the ledger that he has been filled up with trying to offload his recent requirements. And he's been awfully busy preparing for something, although frustratingly it's not captured in any of the ledgers during the celebration. Whatever that was, it seems that you've put a stop to it. So, kudos.
Just a quick question. Is there any mention, it would be quite early on in the ledger, I'd imagine, a few years prior, of a child called Thomas?
It would be a different ledger. I can certainly have a look.
Yes, just in case it mentions anything they... well, any information about him would be helpful.
Do you have a description?
No. You remember I mentioned that Wetchel child?
Mm-hmm.
Wooden boy?
Is he still wooden?
Not as far as we're aware.
Dice hate me today. Her eyes clearly go down to the doll.
Who Philip has just put his hand on.
Thomas is like, oh shit.
I can certainly have a look.
It is appreciated.
In which case, is there anything else that you need?
Well, that's all. Thank you for giving us the information.
Not a problem. As I said, I'm very impressed with your work. Gideon is ecstatic.
Mm-hmm.
Gris, nothing really impresses him, but I think I saw him crack a smile.
Well, lucky to have a new base of operations, I assume.
It will be put to use, not in such a nefarious way that it previously was. However, from what you reported, the city guard are aware of it, so whatever we now move into that place with, I imagine they're going to want some sort of recompense. Either that or they'll probably levy the threat.
Oh, just be aware, the guards may know a lot more about the insides of that place. Just because one of the people in there, who may have been burned, so he was unrecognisable, was wearing guard uniform.
That doesn't surprise me.
Excuse me.
For all of his sins, well, you did say you were dying.
Right, does that really bad acid reflux?
For all of his sins, Mayfair could be quite convincing when he wanted to. So, in which case, we'll take that advice with the good grace that it's intended, and we will keep an ear out. Can't guarantee that you'll be able to access that place, however, we will have a look. Also, I mentioned this the other day, but just in case any of your bleeding hearts do worry, we have secured a puppy for Jinbei.
I was going to ask you.
Both above table and in game.
He will be taken to Jinbei.
Thank you.
What are the children in the other room?
Hearts bleed for more than just one.
My heart doesn't bleed.
No, it doesn't.
First and foremost, they need to recover. They're malnourished, they are injured, and they are terrified, understandably. What happens beyond then? Two of them can't go home. From the sounds of it, their village was butchered. Another one, if we sent him out to the ocean, he'd probably die. He's blinded, and I don't know whether or not that's the only sense they rely on. But staying here, you'll just end up in chains again. It's not like we see many Tritons out on the mainland.
No. And the elf?
That's up to him.
Good.
From what's been relayed, he had some colourful things to say about your group.
Just look at Philip. Yeah.
Some not so nice things, and some glowing things. Draenor spoke quite highly of you. We will put it to him about what he wants to do. Work is hard outside of the alienage, but it is not impossible. And far be it from me to turn someone away because of the shape of their ears. They're not fighting a war with me. I don't care. If he wants to stay here, he can work, and if he doesn't, then it's up to him whether or not he goes to the alienage or we give him passage somewhere close. I'm not a miracle worker, and I'm not a charity, but it'll be enough to get him out of Ostia. Such as it is. I am not going to surrender anyone to the Scholar Arcanum. And keeping him here with clear lack of control would be unkind.
Tagala just bows silently to her.
I'm not a complete bitch.
I'll hear from you.
Crawlers aren't only based in Ostia. If you remember from your history lessons, Cassian, we were many groups, and necessity forced us together into one in order to survive what Ostia is becoming, far more regulated, between the two brothers now running it in place of their father. Individual groups get stamped on. Most of our operations will happen in different places. I will, I'm sure, be able to find you. You're memorable. I'll find you. Either there or when you come back to Ostia. But don't look so glum, darling. It's not a horrible request I'm going to make. I just need somebody that's... with respect, an elf.
I understand. No hard feelings.
Good. In which case, you probably all have things to discuss.
One last question, Kyra. On the outskirts of the city before we leave, do you know where we may procure a carriage and a horse, or 2 horses? Anywhere just off the top of your head? As most of us don't know the city very well.
I could probably secure one for you.
How much would that cost?
I've just been doing the maths, guys. It's not too bad, actually.
Then being several days ahead, I would rather try to catch them as quick as possible. I would rather not have to lose her again.
Mm-hmm. To procure it without the need of you having to go and speak with people, I'd say 200 gold crowns. Obviously, that is quite pricey for what you're asking for, but I will guarantee that it'll be large enough for you. I'll also factor it into reaching out and doing the inquiries about this individual you're inquiring about.
Either you know this book off your heart, or you guessed it. That is exactly how much it is for 1 carriage and 2 horses. Exactly
ridiculous.
200.
How much for just 1 horse?
I would say for a carriage, you'd probably need 2 horses. But we also have.
We have the pot.
We have 610 gold.
Yeah, we have the pot.
Yeah,
That
the
we
pot.
got from this.
That's party money. Do we want to spend it on that?
We've
You
all-
guys- I want to, but
We
you
all
guys-
got
Put it
our.
this way, timelines are still moving.
Yes.
We all
That's what
got
I'm
our.
I would
We all got
very
our
much
loot
like
money.
to travel by cart. I don't
Yeah.
want to.
We all got our loot
walking.
money.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Which everyone got. You got loot money, didn't you? I think we. Were you not
You
here for that
assigned
session?
some for
We
us.
did.
Yes, we
Put
did
some
assign
aside
I
you
for
think
some.
you got 23 gold.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Mine I pocketed.
I've written it somewhere. I don't know. You got 23 gold.
Yeah.
We all got loot money, which is our spend. Then we have the party pot, which is 610, which we didn't divvy up yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like we decided above table just to.
I think so. Yeah.
Pot it, yeah.
But also, I do think 200 gold
Yeah.
is worth spending for
A horse.
two horses and a thing.
Yeah.
And considering it's 5 silver pieces, five copper pieces to feed one per day.
Yeah.
We can cover that ourselves comfortably, yeah. But we have to look after them.
Yes. About Titus,
Yes.
the feed per day.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to, if we are in places that are more, not, rural,
Yes.
would there be enough where those horses could sustain themselves normally on the grass?
Yeah, if
and
they've
the
got places to graze and similar. This is more if you are keeping them in stables, if you are housing them. Basically, they are quite capable of feeding themselves.
So stabling is 5 silver pieces per day.
But that does work on the assumption you are giving them the time necessary to go and graze. If you are just walking them,
if we were camping,
I mean, if you are pretty much going non-stop, they're not going to sit and graze, and they're not going to feed themselves. So you would need to supply the feed.
Fast to go by boat.
And that would cost more.
that would cost a lot more.
Yeah.
We could buy a boat for.
But we do have a friend who is.
We could buy a rowboat
There-
for
there
50
is
50 gold
a-
pieces, guys.
Is a port city. Going in by boat is. They do have inspectors and docking fees and similar, so you would be documented perhaps a little more, but you might get there a bit quicker.
I do enjoy
And
a cruise.
They do expect a lot of people to come in by boat, so it's one avenue, but perhaps that's worth you discussing. You can go by land, you can go by boat. I can secure one or the other.
We could get there to.
Yellow Sea's not by the coast.
It's my river.
Who do we know in shipping? Harry.
Gazlo.
Oh.
We'd have to get there quick, talk
Would
some
he-
quick, and then move on quick. I think
Would it be any quicker? Because
we've
where
got-
we
we've
are,
gotta get to
we'd
the
have to
river.
sail out the sea,
and then
turn across the coast, and then back down the river a little bit. By the time we've travelled from there to there, depending when we could set off meeting, it would take longer to procure a boat because we'd have to wait for their schedule. Whereas if we got horse, tack, carriage, we can set off on our speed.
I trust horses more than I trust,
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's not
The sea be a fickle mistress, but the horse, man's best friend.
Oh yeah, you want horses.
Horse.
Val,
of course, yeah.
Val will just ask Kyra, how long would it take you to procure a horse and carriage? Would you be able to do it as soon as physically possible?
Within the next 2 hours, I'd imagine.
Oh, God.
Whilst, well, you've got to remember, it's the celebration. Everyone is plying their trades. But because everybody is plying their trades and everybody is out doing things, it's busy and everywhere is packed. And procuring these kinds of things is more difficult depending on how subtle you wish to be.
I think you would have a better chance than any of us. So.
Your biggest challenge will be getting out the gate.
Yes.
They are not so stingent on letting people out, but they still have checks.
I have an idea how we could get out. My family were traders. I still have my family's trading writ.
You do?
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, what, okay. I mean, that sounds much better than what I was going to suggest. What?
Oh, I was just going to say that I'm a very important person. Please let me through.
Going
That's
in and
also
out of
good.
cities.
Yes.
I was going to wild
For,
shape it
um,
Family name usually works.
Going in and out of cities for Philip.
Yeah.
This would be pretty routine, wouldn't it? For
Yeah,
what
I mean,
was
with the
doing with
written
my
stuff,
father.
it'll make it easier for you
yeah.
because they expect people to come in and apply trades, and it is a celebration.
So
They bring in things.
So if we were leaving and we were saying going on a supply run to pick up more stock, they'd be like, that makes sense. Especially now.
It would be easier than you all just, as quite an eclectic group, going out, because you've got to remember, they will still check people.
Yeah.
Even going out, but it's more strict people coming in. You've got the benefit of already being in.
Yeah.
But it is the king's birthday after a recent assassination attempt on him, so security is more strict than it was.
So if it was
But that is not a bad way of going about it.
So if it was a trade wagon,
Be searched.
and it was empty but full of these guys.
I mean, if you were taking things out, it'd be searched.
Yeah.
If you were going on an empty wagon with the understanding that you were going out
Without personal gear.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably not just going to take it at rote. They'll probably still check your documents,
Yeah.
still ask you what you're doing and the rest of it.
Yeah.
But this is the kind of thing that Philip has experience with.
Yeah.
So,
And also, I know how to talk to military men.
There may be only one hiccup here. I am coming with you. I need to find Arkvel, but we just
Can you hide your ears?
Can you wild shape?
We could
Can I what?
strap you to the bottom of the car.
We could take you as prisoner.
I was thinking that as horrible
Oh yeah,
as
it could
is,
pretend to be a
but
slave.
I pretend, obviously.
Oh god.
If you're in chains, maybe, I don't know.
If-
But
An experience with slaves if you want to be mine.
I could wild shape into a horse, and then Cassian could
Who
ride
looks
me,
at-
we only need
and
one
you
horse
could be
type.
his slave who swings up the horse poop.
Right.
Whatever you prefer.
So either chop off top of my ears,
No, not
Yeah.
chop, just cover.
No, we could do that.
Well,
that
no.
is an option.
get strapped to the bottom of a cart, or
Well,
be a slave for
I
a
mean,
day.
elves don't just
Just
look
until we
like
get out the
pointy-eared people.
No,
They-
I have quite a
um,
specific
yeah,
complexion as well.
very angular and with the contour and the face.
We're not going to hide the fact I'm an elf.
No.
So if the only way to get out is for me to be
Yes.
You don't necessarily have to be a slave. We could just say you're a
I
servant.
think I've got some handcuffs somewhere.
Oh, that's
We could just say you're a servant.
That is all we need. We'll put you in the back. Two of us will sit next to you like bodyguards or something.
I should probably clean
And
it.
then as soon as we're at the gate and cleared, off they come. I know it's not the best option for
So
you,
you're
but
transporting me as a prisoner with a trader.
Do we
Not a
need
prisoner, just a
If
slave.
you're going with an elite,
Cassian?
Or
Do
a
we
s-
do we
a
need
slave,
documents for slaves? I'm not quite full on the whole, admin side of those things.
for slaves, they will normally be branded.
Oh.
No.
You see him
more
take his hand
curious
out the fight.
is-
Oh.
If you were going to be taking him as a prisoner, they'd probably want to know why you're taking him out of the city.
yeah.
Would
To sell?
a slave
a
doesn't necessarily need
servant
to
be more believable?
But then you'd have documentation because you,
I think like a manservant would be more believable.
Yeah.
based upon your understanding, that's more likely. However, they would check him for a brand.
you can use
For
You could
what
use
a
this to
slave.
lay your way
So
out.
all if they
Brand
were-
on the lower part of the neck will normally have the
He wouldn't be talking.
the initial of the owner or the house that owns him.
Yeah.
What if he was just a servant, not a slave?
I do
And
have
it-
this dust you could use.
Oh yeah, we have magic item.
Draenor says.
Oh,
True,
yeah.
true. That might be
Could
easier.
make it
That's
invisible.
to be
Go
easier.
invisible.
We could
Kyra
make you
is just
invisible.
watching this conversation
Sorry.
take place between.
We'll
Oh, that's
come to a
fine.
decision in a moment, Kyra.
Sorry,
I
sorry.
think the horses is
By
the way
all
we're
means,
going
I
to
like
use.
knowing more about the people I work with.
Yeah.
Normally, if I want to be sneaky, I'll just turn into a fox and just.
Shall we get Kyra to go off and secure the horses in the carriage for us? We'll discuss.
Can you
our
ask
yes.
Kyra to go off? And
Yes. Apologies.
I'm
Ask
sure
her.
Kara has people who do those things.
No, you give her the gold, I mean.
Could I give you some specifications to make sure this is like
Oh dear.
concrete?
You are aware that the more specific you want to be, the more likely it is going to
We
cost.
just need a carriage for it.
He wants a brown horse.
Right. I will describe quite a routine, normal-looking
Cart.
cart, like merchant's cart.
Okay. How big a merchant's cart?
Enough to fit 5 people in the back.
Like a
To fit the 6 of you
lar-
would cost the 200 the man.
like a large traveller's wagon.
Okay. I
You
can
know
get a
that-
slightly larger one if you wanted that.
Yeah, just
It
a bit
will-
more. There is 6 of us.
Yes.
Preferably, get the one that has the folding away shelves that double as beds. If not, doesn't matter. Static shelves are fine. We can sort that out on a later
Static
date.
shelves would
Yeah,
be
static.
easier.
I think static shelves.
I'm saying if you can get it,
Yeah,
get
the
that
comfier
one.
the beds, the
Yeah,
better.
if you
Yes.
can get the better one, get the better one.
You
But
are
if not-
hiking the price up, but I can certainly
it is.
look.
If you can't find that,
I
we
find
can we can fit that at a later date.
That's a bit of an insult.
I can certainly find that. Don't worry. It's just how much
I'm
you're
just-
willing to
I'm-
spend.
So, I would say for 2 horses,
Yeah.
the kitted out van, 250.
Not for 6 of you. No, you're probably talking more 270.
I'll make up the
I look to the group.
difference.
No, we've got the
such a
party
good
part.
Very well.
Philip's got his little green visor on. He's accountant. Philip's remarkably good with numbers.
The accountant.
Not his own age,
But
but
any
like
money.
second it comes to like finance, he's like, you see, you want to put 3% in the fiscal year. Got my Dixon Tycon roll, number 2 pencil. Other pencil brands are available. There's a real pencil.
Number 2.
Yeah, Dixon Tycon roll,
Dixon,
number 2
yeah.
pencil.
What's this one?
It's specifically the pencil he uses in the film The Producers, where he is an accountant.
Yes.
Nice. Alright, well, that sounds good to me.
Philip's got like a little, you know when he used to carry that little notebook in the top
Yeah.
pocket?
Oh,
He's suddenly got a top pocket on his armour. He's like,
Is that like an invisible pocket that appears when you want it to and whatnot?
what pocket?
When the plot demands it.
Yes, I
Yes.
see.
You know the cloak of like many things. It's like that. It's like that, but there's like a little.
Pulls off patch.
It's perfect metal, but then when it peels, it's like that's made of cotton.
Is that everything we need? We need a carriage and maybe some rations and.
Yes.
I mean, we could go shopping.
We'll probably need at least 10 portions of feed. So that's 50 silver pieces, copper pieces even.
320.
Yes.
320.
Yeah, he wants the
10 copper
It's
pieces.
copper pieces.
copper pieces.
Yes.
Yeah, for feed.
For feed.
Yeah. Thank God.
I misheard.
I was going to say,
Me, the DM,
I was going to say that's some expensive.
Yeah, they better be running
Like you say.
constantly.
It's like energy drink for horses.
So that
No, that was me as a DM.
Steroids.
So that 275 includes the horses as well.
Those horses better fight for us.
For the 270, yes, with the shelving as well.
With two horses.
Yes, with 2 horses, the
File
shelving that you
down to a
mentioned.
point.
270.
I'd imagine that'd be 270. That's
270.
yes.
Okay.
And how much feed?
That'll be 10 portions. We'll get that because that'll tide us over. They'll be able to.
5
It's
days.
pretty verdant on the way to.
Yes,
It's
it's
also
decent
good
grassland,
grass.
isn't it?
there's forestry and there's
Yeah.
mountain.
They'll be able to feed, but that's just in case of an emergency.
Yeah.
It's always better to have it, and then just bring whatever you can carry.
Yeah.
We'll have time to go shopping, won't we?
It's worth noting that if you are leaving the city, getting back in's the hard part. So if you have anything to do in the city, I'd
Getting
recommend doing it before you leave.
Yeah.
Get some rations.
I would like a backpack.
We can,
Lost my old one.
with the carriage, 2 horses and the feed, we can pull. We're taking away the carriage and the feed. We have room for 4,700 pounds of weight. We need to decrease our weights from that. So
They'd have to get to
I think we'll be okay.
he's going around like, how much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
I'm very light.
I am a stick effectively, but now I'm bulky with these
stick.
metal hands. I feel like I can carry one of you.
Have you been attuned into?
Oh, I've been, yeah.
They
Yeah.
are weightless on you.
This
I honestly thought you were going to be like, and this is the curse of
Oh no, you guys haven't messed with the cursed item yet.
what?
There's got to be.
Are you wearing the shoes, Cassie?
Where's gravity gone?
They turn you into an elf.
Shoes of elven retribution.
Yeah, it's called Shoes of the Elven Kind.
It's
You
like,
suddenly become kind to elves.
this is like silk on there.
So to confirm, 2 horses, the carts, the shelves, the bed. How much feed?
10 portions, please.
10 portions. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
In which case,
Oh.
no, wrong campaign. Coinage, and I will go and fetch.
I will.
I've got the
You got the badge. You're my banker.
Yeah,
Um,
because I don't trust
bring up the notes. We need this much.
It's 270.
275.
275.
Oh, 70 sorry.
Okay.
And 30. No,
10.
10 gold pieces.
Yeah.
No, 10 silver pieces.
10 silver pieces.
10 silver shillings.
10 silver shillings.
Oh,
No, that's
oh,
20.
oh.
Sorry, it'd be 5 silver shillings.
5 silver
5 silver
shillings.
shillings.
Yeah,
for that.
okay. Cool. Hand over.
Thank you. Anything else before I go, loves?
Where is that blacksmith's?
The blacksmiths. If you were to head back towards the bridge going in towards the inner city, it nestles next to. You won't miss it. Just make sure that you take the northernmost bridge.
Sure.
He'll be hard at work, I'd imagine. There's quite a few people that like to show loyalty towards the houses by gifting them weapons and armour that they really don't need. So he works quite busy during celebrations like this, so I'd go as early as you can.
I better go now then.
I'm going to meet some horses.
Well, I'm
I'm
hoping
gonna
my...
talk to, and Drayden's saying this out loud. He's like, I'm going to talk to them, find out their names.
Kyra,
Could you come with me?
Yes, I'd like to have a word with Draenor before I go there.
Oh, okay.
Would you like me to come
Are you interested in the horses as well?
If you
No,
want.
this is something different.
Okay.
Kyra, before you leave, if I may just have a very quick word in private as well.
Of course. I will bid you all farewell for the moment. I'll return and let you know once we've gotten everything for you. She pulls out her own pouch and puts all the coinage that you've given her into it, seals it up, and then goes towards the door, opens it and waits for Val.
I will say to the rest of the group, I'm going to stay here anyway, so you guys go off, do what you need to do, and I will just see you back here, okay?
Alrighty.
That is a benefit. It means that we don't have to keep rushing up and down to let you back into the room.
Yeah,
Oh, Draenor, just in case the group does head off, the children do want a word and say goodbye before you leave. Push the door open.
yeah, Val will just...
To all of you, actually, but to yourself was named specifically.
Yeah. Val will
And then
be with Kyra.
she'll step out, slowly go to the door because a lot of people have been. Oh, by the way, Kyra. By the way, I'm allowing you one last moment.
Oh, by the way, Cara,
Yes, Philip.
have a good night. Have a good day.
You're lucky you're cute, Philip.
He blushes.
And then closes the door.
She thinks I'm cute.
That
She thinks you're ugly.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna put the new cloak around you, then I'm gonna tie it really tight around your neck.
I will say you've already got the cloak on, so you can pull it tight.
Yeah.
But he's sort of like tucked it under the belt, slightly in the armour, so it's more of a tabard.
It's like a parachute.
No, it's like fully down, but it like sort of.
God forbid there's a strong
It's
wind.
like connected to it because he's like, I don't want that flapping around.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
like a parachute.
Like a parachute.
So, we're going to pause there for the break.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So,
Time to shop.
and then we will jump straight back into this after 10 minutes, guys. So please rejoin us on there. If you have any questions or anything, chuck it into our Twitch chat, and we will have a look at it as soon as we come back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, thank you very much for the first half, and we will see you in 10 minutes. And welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much for rejoining us. So now, we did have one, not so much a question, but a request in the chat. You all have to go out and find this slit-mouthed creature and bring it home. That's the request from a Miss Unbalanced.
We'll leave that to Cassie.
Dead or alive?
How wide is the slit going to be? Is it further? Is it shot through? Like,
I mean, depends, doesn't it? So, I don't believe there's any other things in the chat.
but apparently it's snowing outside.
It is, yes.
We can't see that because we're inside
No.
playing games for you.
We're so dedicated to our craft.
I could be making snowmen,
It is bloody
How big is
Baltic.
that much
Very small snowman.
incredibly tiny snowman.
Replicas of Thomas.
Yeah. The snow is white as Gwyn's hair.
Almost.
So, now... Yeah, that damn camera. Slowly getting away from me. So, we are going to jump back into everything now.
Yep.
Straight back into things. Val,
Oh, yes.
you have stepped outside of Kyra. The door has clicked shut behind you. You can hear the conversations of your companions suddenly go quiet as the door seals shut. The soundproofing of the room just gives tribute to how loud the noise outside is. One, by contrast, the place is filled with a din, down below and outside. And the fact that you could feel the vibrations of movement outside of the building within that room, which is otherwise largely soundproofed, is impressive.
Yeah.
As the door is closed shut, someone starts coming up the stairs. She looks past you towards him, locks eyes with him, and he quickly turns around with the two muck tankards that he had and quickly goes back downstairs. How can I help you, then?
Not to be rude or anything, but is there perhaps an empty room that we could go into just while I ask this question? I'm aware the walls inside of the rooms are soundproof.
Should we all just leave? And
No, thank you.
She steps towards the room opposite, pauses, and then steps to the next one. Reaches into the bodice that she has and pulls out a key. Clicks it into place, and the door begins to move. Inside, a room almost identical to the one that you just left, albeit tidier and without a rotten seat. She gestures for you to go in.
I will.
is this one the broken bed?
No, that's a different one.
I was going to say, if one with a
Slowly
broken
going
bed,
through every
there
room
would
in
also
this
be a
place.
rotten seat in there.
She goes in after you and closes the door.
It's just a very quick one. The name in the book. I
Yes.
want to know what it is, if it's the same one that I gave her.
Should we all close our ears?
Now, I was going to say, Ty, you don't have to say, but is it the one that I gave her, or is it a different one?
I double check exactly what is in Mayfair's book.
Stephen.
My name?
Titus has a notebook for every NPC in the game
Yeah.
tucked in the back of his chair.
No, he
I
doesn't.
don't think I'd have that much space.
He doesn't. His dad not told
It
him
is
to.
the same name.
It is the same name. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Now, given how... I said that she was largely whole. There's no indication that he has in any way, shape or form harmed her. But I assume if you're not a complete shithole of a parent, you would have at least stressed to her the importance of this name not being shared. The fact he now knows it suggests that there must have been some sort of convincing force applied to pry the name from her.
Yeah. Well, like, as I mentioned in the room the last time we were together, she was very young, and while I did try to stress not to give her name to anybody, whether it's stuck, obviously is a different story. But yeah, that's all I wanted to know. I won't take up more of your time. I know you've got things to do. But thank you again for giving us the information when you obviously could have just easily kept it to yourself.
I'm not in the habit of punishing children for the sins of the father, even though yours are considerable.
They are.
Mm.
However, to do with her, or her being taken, once I find who had a hand in it.
The only thing you need to promise me, Val, is that when you do come across the individuals that have taken her, you ensure that their death is not quick. I have very little tolerance for people that steal children.
Oh yeah, it won't be. Don't worry. I've already planned it.
I hope that's true. So, before you go, one last parting word. Your past dalliances. They're not as far away as you think. Funny. I was under the impression that they wouldn't have known you had a child.
So was I.
You are a shit secret keeper then.
I
Or someone close to you is. How well did you know Jarrell?
Not very. Only for a few months. But even he didn't know I had a child. At least I never told him.
I told you that I do a lot of inquiries about the people I work with.
Yeah.
Peppered past that one.
Jarrell.
Mm.
Yeah, I knew he had issues from the time I laid eyes on him, but I obviously don't know to what extent.
I'm not going to lie, knowing that you kept company with someone of his sort is one of the reasons why I was very tempted to throw your name back at the group and let them know you were here. Trust me, within 24 hours I could have them here if I wanted to.
Yeah, I'd rather you did not. For whatever Jarrell did, obviously I have no part in that.
Well, given the consideration that you're showing towards your daughter, and the glowing recommendation that I've received from the companion you travel with, sweetheart, that Draenor, I highly recommend you do better than he did. Because if I find out that you're looking for this girl for anything other than to be the doting father, even your parents would blush at the things I'd do to you.
For what it may be worth to you, I have no other reason for looking for her. She is my entire reason to live. And if you have dug well enough into my past...
Long period unaccounted for, though.
Yeah. Thank you. Again. Good information.
She seems as though she's on the verge of saying something more.
If you want to speak, you can speak.
Out of curiosity, what are your plans now? Are you going to Neredath?
Yeah, as soon as we are able.
I recommend you don't go further west.
Is that where they are?
Oh no. That's where Gwyn's bouncing sister is.
Good to know.
The war's closer than you think.
Yep, sounds like it.
Well, best you get on.
Yeah.
She leans back into the door that she's been perched against, and it opens behind her.
I'll give her a slight bow again, just as a courtesy, and I'll go out and wait by the room door to be let in, or knock and see which one of these guys will open it.
Okay. I'm gonna get my coat.
Actually, in that exchange, I made the note, Jarrell was a wrong'un.
Oh, I just made Val's a soppy shit.
Val's a soppy shit.
How on earth does she... Okay, cool. Oh.
She heads down the stairs and is already vanished out of view before the others get to the door and open it. She moved quite swiftly. Door is opened. Companions see you all in there. Who was doing anything else? Or are you still remaining there for the moment?
I wanted to take Draenor to the side for a
Yeah.
Both above game and in game, Philip and Ryan are making notes about what supplies they may need.
I'll be helping him read things. Philip, Harry, and
Yeah.
Both above table. Harry, what does this say?
Lamp.
Okay. Gwyn, what does this say?
Lamp.
It was the same voice. Wow, you're good.
Sometimes Harry breaks the fourth wall.
So, in that case, you're stepping aside, Cassian and Draenor. Are you remaining in the room, or are you going to step out into the corridor?
Just off to the side. Probably. Is the room big enough so that
It's big enough
we
to
can
comfortably
talk
six
quietly, and others not so much here?
I mean, you get the feeling that some in your party might overhear.
Yeah.
They have already shown that they
Probably
can
don't care.
hear things. In which case, then. But then again, you also do have another means of communicating.
I do.
We
but
do
I'd
know.
have to expend that.
We
So
both
it
know.
depends on how private you want to make it.
We both know Gnomish.
I've already got
We do both know Gnomish.
Yeah.
The only other one that speaks it is that's the room.
Yeah.
6.
I'd
Two.
take you to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. This conversation, I'm going to assume, is happening while Val is out.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Draenor.
Yes.
It's been a little while since we had our shared mushroom moment.
I am thinking of speaking with Gris. Or was it Gideon who had a private supply? One of them does.
Yes, getting more would be good, but I was more wanting to speak about what I experienced.
Yes, you. the experience is, opening yourself up to, doing in this in Gnomish, opening yourself up to to nature, but exploring yourself and opening yourself to the greater will.
Right. Is there a chance I could have lived your memory?
You live my memory.
Sort of.
Well,
from a different perspective.
I did relive a memory, and you seem to have some sort of purple magic.
Describe what I experienced. I was a poacher, but it felt so real. And I was sneaking through the forest. I saw a deer, the antlers of a deer.
You were Otis, yeah.
Who?
Did you see what happens?
Well, I pounced through the bushes and killed someone, and then saw you on the other side of the clearing, distraught.
That was... And he just kind of takes a moment.
Are you okay?
That was my wife, Rosin. You were Otis. Did you see what happened afterwards?
That's when I woke up. Well, I remember feeling guilt and regret and pain.
So
I've never felt that.
You didn't see the hunter become the hunted, or what happened after?
No.
When I tracked him and his family down?
No, but fair play to you.
No. He took my family and I hunted him down, and there was a child crying. He had a family. They were just hungry. It was just an accident. No one had to die, but it was obviously the greater will at work.
I mean this with sincerity. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to experience that. I know Otis really was hurt when he realised what happened. And Rosin, I mean that's why I'm here in Osteria. We won't. I promised her we would come to the city one day. Unfortunately, she passed before we could do that.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to do more mushrooms, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to see about buying some more. Rosin was my world. I've had wives before her.
It's been 300 years.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah, I've had wives before her, and in this time at that place, she was my world. She was my everything. And that's why I'm here now, is to... She's still there. She's still a part of me. She's still a part of this world, and me experiencing these things and doing... And he kind of pulls out a pair of very fancy underwear from his back pocket. Mm-hmm. Doing the sort of things that she told me about, or the things that she joked about, like stealing these from Gazlo, pocket them in his back pocket again. It keeps her memory alive.
She sounds like fun.
She was.
I don't quite understand what you're saying, but if I can help you, I will.
And if I can work out what this purple magic is, I'll let you know.
Also, secondly, why do you keep calling everyone Pup? Because I'm not going to lie, the last time I was called Pup, I was on all fours in nothing but a collar and a leash. And it's very confusing hearing it coming
some wild
from
shape as well.
It's been in some wild shapes.
Well, I see the young uns are like puppies. They all have the potential to grow into domesticated dogs or to wolves and hounds. They need to be shaped. They need to be taken care of.
I'm just going to ask you to not call me pup again because it both left me scared and aroused.
Call me big dog.
Fuck's sake, Ryan.
You're welcome. That I've said that to prove I've been listening this whole time. I'm looking at this book.
That's fine. I'll just make sure to call you Cassian from now on.
You can call me Cass.
Okay, Cass.
So, I didn't mention this earlier. I will now. Philip, for your monologue inspiration.
Yeah.
I need to get better at handing these out.
That's alright.
You two can have inspiration for that. I know you automatically have one, which means you can gift yours to someone else.
Oh yeah, I need to write down that one. Just because
Obviously, the humans would have already gotten it back.
I'll give it to the elf.
Oh.
I already have.
Thank
an
you.
inspiration point.
In which case, gift it to
No,
someone else.
thank
Do you have an inspiration point?
If you do get given inspiration, you've already got one. You can give it to someone else.
Like a present.
As this is in
I'm-
2024, it's heroic inspiration works a little differently.
Yeah, I just need to get used to it because I'm so used to most of the party still being human, and I got so used to you getting it back on long rests that I need to get better.
I think we only had one.
For
long rest.
in-game,
We lost one.
giving them the inspiration, as we're sorting out stuff, I'll pat you on the shoulder and just go, don't worry, we'll get her back.
Thank you.
Hopefully alive.
This is where you come
You
back.
made it 10 times worse.
It's got again.
While you're coming back through the door, Val, and you've stepped away, Cassian, Thomas, who is kind of shifted on the edge of the room, kind of uncertain where to go, without saying anything, walks up to Drainog and just gives him a hug.
Whilst I'm talking about pups.
No, after you've moved off. After you've moved off, he goes up and hugs you, and then just kind of goes and just sits back where he was. Clearly heard you.
We were talking in Gnomish, if that helps.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know.
He speaks all languages. Omnipotent Thomas.
Otherwise, doesn't say much. I'm guessing no one else in the room does speak Gnomish.
No.
Well,
Okay, apart from Val,
Yeah.
but he was out of the room.
Well.
In which case,
No.
Philip, you are the idiot in the group. Don't ruin my image.
I speak 3 languages. I'll have you know.
He doesn't remember that he does until they start speaking.
It's like,
I know what the death throws sound like in every language.
Yeah, we've established that one.
So, Val, you've gone back into the room.
yes. So I found out apparently Jarell was a piece of shit.
What?
I thought he sounded like.
Everyone's like, oh.
From what I heard, he sounded like a fantastic man.
Oh, apparently not. I've not been told the extent of what he did. But
Did you say he had a rather
Yeah.
sticky past? What was the wording you used?
Peppered.
Peppered
Peppered
past.
past,
That was
yeah.
it.
yeah.
You're in this group,
Yeah.
Ryan. I wouldn't say.
Yeah. But he has a very soggy presence.
Carrot shows the sticky path.
Yeah, so he had a long and peppered past that no one will get to experience because the character died. After all
We
that
can bring
work.
him back.
I mean, you
Emphasis
could.
on could,
He'll come back
not
as
would.
a puddle.
Every puddle you see now, I expect you all to go, Drill!
Oh wait, no, because now he's actually been turned into a pup in name.
Oh, you can come back as a dog.
I'm pissed.
No, the dog's already come back.
Actually, you're not allowed to because I know some people that watch the show will murder me if I kill your character off, and I'm not being denied that. No.
Yeah,
Do it.
that next
Do
character.
it.
Yeah, apparently, animals in my game have to have plot immunity.
Yeah.
I agree.
Depends
They
on,
won't,
depends on the animal.
Anyway,
I reckon if we name the animal, it should have plot immunity.
Every dragon is going to be impossible now.
The dragons are not classed as beasts.
So, Jarell was a wrong gun.
Apparently, Kyra, obviously, as she has done with all of us, has dug into our histories as much as she can, and she was
We're
not
kind
happy.
of wrong. And
I don't know. Something to do with children, though.
Oh.
Not that kind of hope.
We don't know.
above tail.
Yeah, she
didn't specify, and frankly, I did not want her to. So
I mean, if I'm perfectly honest, it was very clear that he killed a child at some point.
I feel like
He was very obvious in his emotions about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was really emotional when we were talking about trying to save children.
And when...
He was or was.
Well, I suppose he's dead now, so it doesn't really matter if I mention this. But he did try to throttle or stab. I think it was stab. What was her name? Alia. Yeah. Also, what are you doing about her?
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm staying behind while the rest of you lot go off, because I can bring her back, but she is not going to be very happy.
Is there any material components or anything you need, or?
No, it's part of my face side of things. Yeah,
Famous.
my fayness. I did not.
Dark fantasy.
Yeah.
Can we take away his inspiration point for that?
That was it.
I believe you should both get punished for fairness.
Didn't realise how it was going to sound.
Well, we're going out. Maybe we could pick her up a pastry? Or...
Is he a pacemaker?
I might need
Like a pacemaker or something?
Is there anything that she likes?
Just pastries, to be fair. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, like a honey treat or something?
She doesn't like them too sweet. Something more chocolatey, I think, but not honey. Honey's a bit much. I think she's...
Like a dark chocolate, a bitter sort of thing.
Yeah. I think, to be fair, she'll probably eat anything, but that would be quite nice, yeah.
How can she eat stuff? She's dead.
When I bring him back,
aren't you?
Philip. Yeah, also.
Have you ever seen meat?
Yes.
More than most of us.
And speaking of which, if you're going to be mouldy butt, then maybe you need to make sure you're wearing pants.
Keep my kecks on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is underwear.
What about when I'm in the bath?
Maybe,
We're not going to drink the back water out if that's what you mean. Well, cats might.
we'll find a stream to wash you in.
Can I look in?
I poison a village down
Where
there.
is it? Where
There's
is
just a famine behind us every time I walk. Oh my god.
Looking in the base of the bath.
That's a fair point.
You have a look towards the centre. There is no rot, but there is a clear shift in the surface of the basin. Almost as though the surface of the wood becomes irregular at a point, but with the water as it is, you can't quite make it out. You could probably feel it out.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it doesn't look wooden.
Philip's famous.
It's a perfect
Yeah,
name
he
for it.
dive bombed him though. That's why.
He did. True. Yeah.
Can I do a nature check on the mould on the chair he was sat in?
Yeah.
Oh, is it
Go ahead.
See if I can
Drugs.
if I can work out what
You want
He's a walking drug
you want
factory.
villains.
Yeah, like every night you guys just come like scrape a bit off like, oh thank you.
Come to my door.
that's a 17. It's more just to see if it's
Natural.
dangerous. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's something that we need to actually, we not breathe in kind of thing.
Okay.
Oh, like the black mold.
Yeah.
It's
Black wall, wasn't it?
it's you look and it doesn't seem to be dangerous, and you move in for a bit of a closer inspection. It is curious. The mold is not like any normal mold you recognise in nature. There's very subtle shifts in the quality of it, and more to the point, as you have, I'm guessing, something on you to kind of shift some of it.
Yep. He's got his sickle.
Beneath it, on the sickle, where you scrape it away from the top of the wood, it chips almost like stone.
Okay. So the weird butt mould can get a bit crusty.
Under the mould, the surface of the wood has become stone.
The surface of the wood has become stone.
Interesting.
You did mention a statue.
Yeah.
The wood is kind of...
Petrified.
Yeah, it's like a petrified wood, kind of like it's becoming stone.
Okay, cool.
The statue was made of stone, that one.
I'd just be very careful about what you're touching with your skin.
That's a gauntlet.
Oh, yeah.
I just...
He's writing something down when I did the leg thing.
Well,
Kill Philip.
Kyra
I didn't
has-
actually lick him.
I don't...
Above table.
In fact, it's not... I don't quite recognise the mould, but
Right.
it doesn't seem to be like a...
You try sniffing it.
Well, no, I was worried there might be spores, but it does seem,
Does it smell like?
Mould.
Butt mould.
Yeah, don't breathe that in.
But mold.
Yeah.
Mainly
It
ass.
smells like ass.
Is Thomas nearby?
Thomas?
Thomas is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Thomas.
at the periphery of the room, just kind of watching people. He keeps glancing towards the door, almost as though he's worried someone's going to come back through.
The Gala will just quietly sidle up to him. Little Thomas. Hello. The lady before, she mentioned that the Scholar Arcanum may be able to help you. How do you feel about that as an option?
I don't really know them.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard about them.
Right. I'll lay it out like this. They are the reason, well, they're a large part of the reason why my culture is being crushed. However, if you need somebody who is magically smart, who may be able to help you, I know people in there. I might be able to get you in.
Not the same one that your friend's asking about.
No. I have connections. Let's put it that way.
I mean, that's very nice of you to offer.
It is a caveat, of course. It's not guaranteed to work. They're not guaranteed to be good people. They might be more interested in you than you are in getting better. I'm just saying. I do know people there. I wouldn't say I trust them. I do things for them. It's not, it's not necessarily a happy relationship. It's just a working one. But if I can get you in and you want to do that, then I can.
I think maybe we should see how the agreement's gone first, rather than taxing what sounds like an uncomfortable relationship.
I mean, they owe me a lot of favors at this point in time.
Wouldn't it be dangerous to go through the sea?
For me, I have potentially ways. But with them would be safer. Unless you wish me to take you, I will probably stay in the room and wait for the cart to be ready, and then probably be slave or something for these people.
Sorry to hear that. They seem nice.
Yeah, you would think so, wouldn't you? But
Are you saying this in front of us all?
Well, he's off to one corner.
yeah, I love to
Yeah.
record it, but I'm not necessarily being quiet about it.
The slavery is temporary.
Love that's
That
what you
reminds
picked
me.
up on instead of the Scholar Arcanum connection.
Need
So,
to
yes.
clean my handcuffs.
The option is there. If you so wish, I may be able to help you.
I mean, I'd appreciate any help. I'm kind of stuck on what I can do.
No, I understand. If it does not work with other people, then they're messy but alternative.
Thank you.
You're more welcome than you know.
He hugs you.
It's not really a threat.
Yeah.
Well,
You
kind
are
of hugs your waist.
welcome, then you'll know. Young one.
Pat him on the head. Thank you, little one. I'm happy to help.
Yeah.
It looks better with no hair. Bald is in chic right now.
No, it is not.
Well, so
We're cold.
So,
It's in chic, but it's not warm.
what is the plan for everyone?
No, I respect all people.
We would like to go shopping.
Val's staying
Okay.
in the room with the plan to resummon Aelia.
Okay.
So that I'm sure that'll have its whole thing in a minute.
Yep.
Gala
Yeah.
will stay. Well, the Gala is planning to stay in the room as well.
Okay. So you two are staying?
Uh,
I'm
shopping.
an elf.
Yeah,
Can't
sure.
walk around
I
on
have-
King's birthday.
I have taken the liberty of making a small list of things we should have in the cart.
Yeah.
They are, as such,
a ladder,
Smart, yes.
hooded lantern, which is just good, a lock on it.
I know I'm short, I don't need a ladder to get in and out the car.
No, we've got you a step stool.
It's going up in the list.
Feel free to say no to any of these,
Okay.
except these 4 that I've already written down. 2 healers kits,
One to restock.
He's gonna get one
just in
himself.
case. Oh, right. Well, yeah, just to keep
and
it
then
in
we've just
stock
got
and
2 in for emergencies.
That's smart. Yeah.
Cooking supplies.
Yeah, definitely.
So that would be. I know there's cooking tools, but that's just utensils. So I would need a price on basic cauldron and
Basic cold.
well, the things that you use the cauldron and you hang it above the fire with the sticks.
Yeah,
Basic supplies like that,
Probably looking about 20 silver pieces for all the bits and pieces.
including the
Yeah,
utensils.
the silver shillings.
That's
sorry.
fine.
Effectively for making stuff that he can suffocate.
There is cooking.
So just note down the total cost.
Yeah,
as I
because
said,
the cooking supplies, it reads as just the actual utensils.
that is on top of whatever the
on top of that.
Yeah.
So it's 20 because they're 1 gold piece for the supply.
Yeah, so it'll be that plus the 20 silver shillings
Okay, what
to stock it with the other bits.
What else have you got there?
Weaver's tools for you.
Oh, yeah.
Has anyone got any tools that they can use but they don't have?
I've already got my cobbler's tools.
You've got cobbler's tools.
Yeah.
A forgery kit.
Do you not have one?
I don't.
Okay,
That
that
was
would be
your
worth
pack.
getting.
Because you don't have your pack.
No, I just don't have a forgery kit.
And what about you?
No.
No
I've got
tools.
proficiency.
I
Just the
figured.
dice set.
I figured the people who've lost their packs would be buying that out of their own money.
It's just
Just
Drano.
Just Drano.
It was Jarrell as well. but-
Gerald, oh you?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
I would like a backpack and
Yeah.
a water skin and
Amazing.
rations, seeing as
yeah.
every time I go into an occasion where there's water, he literally just like, oh.
Dehydrated.
Did you lick up Jarell's puddle?
Oh.
I think
not
someone
afraid.
tasted it. Didn't someone taste it at some point?
No, I don't
No.
think so. I don't.
Definitely tastes
Manacles.
like Jarell.
Sorry?
Manacles.
I think
Yeah.
Might be worth
He's
having
got hand
the handcuffs. Might be worth having a proper pair of manacles.
Good shout.
Mainly because this is I think it's a really useful item. Block and tackle.
Block and tackle.
Block and tackle are just you can lift 4 times your using that you can pull up
Like a
the
pulley
use
system.
pulley system.
Yeah,
Four-
absolutely.
4 times your pulling
No,
weight,
well
which
on
is
with that, yeah.
mental.
Why not?
Grappling hook.
I've got one.
You've got one,
I have a grappling
so we can
hook.
put
cross
that
that
in.
out.
Cross that out.
Yeah.
Oil tinderbox.
I've got both of those.
You've got both of
I've
them.
got oil as well.
Cool. Might be worth just getting some more oil.
Yeah.
Just anyway. I've also put. I know we all have some except you. Bedrolls.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be worth having 6 or 7 bedrolls in the wagon, and also a bedroll each in our pack. Because then
Probably
we
not a bad idea.
because if something happens to the wagon, but we keep our backpacks,
Mhm.
we can still
Sleep.
sleep and stay warm.
Something happens to the backpacks in alternative.
Alternative,
A
we've
lot
got
of
spare.
stuff gets overlooked a lot of the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
It's
worth.
gonna be our
I think.
bastion
I think
this
it's
way.
worth maybe with the grappling hook, maybe not tinderbox. Because does anyone do prestidigitation or thaumaturgy here?
Not yet.
No.
Okay. Anyone good at survival?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
If we've got other ways to light a fire,
Yeah.
might be worth just having the tinderbox. You being able to use your survival. And things
Yeah,
like
that
that.
would be handy.
But it's worth having spares of any. If there's anything
I've
else
also got
that
a
you,
vial of kerosene.
if there's anything else on you that you guys think is essential,
Big campfire.
I would like to replace my ball bearings.
ball bearings.
I've got.
Do you want that out of the party pot or you want money?
Caltrops and ball bearings.
Ball bearings.
I
That's
have.
not how useful they were.
I have caltrops.
Keep in mind, the more illegal stuff you add, the harder this DC is going to be to find all this.
Are ball bearings illegal?
No, I was thinking more for the forgery kit.
Are caltrops illegal?
Caltrops,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh shit!
They're a weapon.
Ball bearings are not. Well,
Yeah, I
what
know.
are caltrops designed for?
Spiking animals.
Just stopping tanks.
in a ping pong.
It's a public. Why would you need that in a city apart from to be a public nuisance?
Pigeons. Pigeons in your wall, put some caltrops.
Yeah, but you can do attach spikes onto the top for those.
Look,
They can
where
knock
I
them
grew
off.
up in Salford, people would smash glass bottles and then pour cement.
I
You're
mean,
not
that
in
was
Salford.
Oh, yeah, that's
that is Salford, yeah.
I think it'd be also worth just having some general. We've got our own personal rations.
Yeah,
in our
but-
back, but just some general
Dried rations,
dried
yeah.
rations. How much would a barrel of water be?
No, we are filling up this car. We're not going to be able to
Philip,
fit.
Philipping up this cart.
What, for a full keg?
Yeah, a keg.
Going for us.
Because we're going from one place to another.
Yeah.
We can refill, and there may be points where we can have, a drink somewhere else.
It would
but
be
it's
handy
worth
if
having just an emergency keg.
In case we're not near a water supply
Yes.
and we're out on our water
Probably
skins.
about 6 gold crowns.
That's not bad.
That's
I thought
not-
it would be well worse.
Well,
than
to be honest, what's everyone selling at the moment is going to be fucking shitloads of alcohol.
Yeah.
If someone goes in and says, I need water as a supposer, the only other people that are really going to have it on standby are going to be people that are putting out fires.
We could also just ask the bar downstairs if they've got a barrel.
Yeah.
That's true. Actually.
A
Probably
barrel.
could help us out.
If it's like a small, say a barrel, like a keg.
Yeah.
How many portions would that be?
A keg. Are we talking about a proper sort of 50 litre?
We'd say between everyone's water skins going over, you could probably get. Again, this is probably not realistic, but it's an easy enough number to remember. Probably about 20 for.
Like, say, like a keg that's like.
Yeah, this is going to be a
Like a
portable
keg
keg, not
keg.
like a massive.
Yeah, not like a massive barrel, but like the one we can like
So
stop
we'll
them
say
for the tap
it can
That's
refill.
88 pints.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we'll say it can refill a water skin 20 times.
An individual 120 times.
Yes,
Okay, so I'll put that as
just
20.
to make it a manageable number
Yep.
rather than going into in-depth things.
Should,
about
yeah,
this.
should have put that as a.
It's
I
not
will
going to be a
say,
massive barrel. It's going to be a portable
Yeah.
barrel.
And
Because if you're getting it from downstairs, even if you're going to be getting
And I'll-
the barrel,
Like one of those small plastic 30 litres. you
yeah.
get
So
these
I
days,
mean, you're
yeah.
still going to have to, pay for the barrel and the rest of
and
it.
I'll get 20 rations as well.
Yeah.
But everyone is
It's
cool
worth doing it
with.
because once you get out of the city, as soon as you run out of things, I don't want to be the dick that says, "Well, you should have bought it in the
Yeah.
city."
So everyone is cool with the list of stuff.
I'm very happy with that,
Cool.
yeah.
If
Definitely.
there's anything you guys want to buy personally, feel free to do it.
Go everything.
I will work out all the weights and the prices and stuff.
Yes, let me know what the prices are, and then I need a check. Well, I need to know who's going out to do it because you do have some illegal items on there.
Like what?
The forgery kit for a start.
You were buying that personally.
Yeah,
weren't you?
and I'm not sure if I'm buying it yet.
Okay. Well, let me know whether or not you are.
Everything else was legit.
You getting ball bearings, not caltrops, so the rest would be
legit.
Yeah, but you still need to make a roll to basically find people
Yes.
who do it, because if you're going to do a shit roll, you're still going to find it, but the price is not going to be a fair price.
There's two of you going in there.
And you're also trying to do it in a city where people are currently looking for your group.
I will say on the list, I'm writing
Two sets
down,
of people are
I'm
looking for your group.
I'm writing down the worth of them.
Yes.
Of what it says in there, because I imagine that's just like the base level.
Yeah,
You
do
can-
that,
you
and
might
then
be able to find
depending on the
more
result of the
expensive.
roll, I'll up or down it.
Cool. Yeah.
Just to make this easier, rather than using up the rest of the time that we have doing the rest of it. So, in which case, while you're working that out, Val's going to be staying behind, Degal's going to be staying. Is everyone else leaving? Do you have anything you want to do before you vacate the room and go?
Thomas, we're going to pop out to the shops. Is there anything you want, or would you like to come along?
Do we even need to eat?
Bag of crisps.
I think I'll just stay here for a bit. I'll be honest, having the freedom to move, and plus, if you all go out, if you end up going out, I can always open the door for you.
Is there anything you would like from the shop? Maybe a pastry?
I don't think I can eat in this.
Okay.
I get hungry, but it just kind of sits up to this point, and then it just comes back up. So.
Do you want some wool or wood shavings or something like that?
I'm not a mouse.
Okay.
Say wool or wood?
I'll be fine.
Yes,
you go
I
and
don't
do what
know.
you guys need to do. I'll just stretch a bit. Wait for you all to come back. So everyone's now heading out, yeah?
Yes. I will pop a what is it? What is it called? Psychic Whispers. For these two.
Okay. So to clarify for Spotify.
So Psychic Whispers for Diagla and Val, which is 1d6 hours worth of communication.
Nice.
Telepathic communication for a mile.
Okay.
Okay, sweet.
And I'll just be like, if anything happens back here, you just think, and I'll know.
Okay.
For the next 5 hours.
5 hours,
Think
alright.
for the next 5 hours.
Well, do you want to give it to one of them, and then one of us?
Well, got him as well. Connection.
Why don't you
No,
give-
but like
Oh,
if
you're
we
all going
split up
different
for
ways,
hours.
yeah.
Why didn't you give me a connection to Philip?
Go to Gwyn.
Because all it
Draydog may be better.
So, just to confirm, who's going to get this then? It's entirely
maybe.
up to you. Who are you going to
Val and Draydog.
Val and Draydog. Okay. So, Draydog, you will also have heard that in your head. Have you had this experience before, Draydog?
No, I think it was just Val and Gwyn last time.
So,
You all heard.
Cassie, when you reach out and you re-establish this connection with Draydog, there is a very brief moment where, as you turn and gesture towards him to speak, even though it's in your head, the muscle memory means that you're leaning towards him, gesturing. Your hand comes out, and immediately there is the briefest of flashes of a tiefling reaching and scratching at your arm while the throat bleeds out, and then it flashes away.
Pleasant.
Lovely.
Yeah, if we get split up, I'll be able to hear you.
And you'll put one hand to his head and his other you'll point at
Oh.
Cassie. And go and say out loud in his head as well. Can you hear me?
Yes, you just spoke.
Okay.
Do I also hear Draydog, or do I just hear you? Is it like a
It's
three-way?
just to me.
I think no, it's just to him.
Just
so
to
it's
us.
just to me.
so if he says something, you won't pick up on
Yeah,
it.
cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, if Draydog says anything,
Yeah.
Val won't. It will just be Cassie that does it.
Yeah.
It's
Val,
a point to point rather
Yeah.
than.
Val will also say in his head to Cassian, and you say you can't do magic.
I mean,
Just thinking really hard.
are you trained in Arcana, Val?
Yeah.
Roll Arcana.
Did it say?
It's just thinking really hard. Terrible lie to yourself.
He is not smart.
Dirty 20.
Looking at him and this thought going through, and you making the comment, the tendrils of the weed, as they connect to Cassian, they're not being plucked, they're not being manipulated, they are connected, they are unfettered in terms of being manipulated. Whatever he is doing is not magic.
Alright. Maybe you. I'll say to Cassian, maybe you can't cast magic, maybe you're just weird.
It's purple magic, I told you.
This was in my head, Tim.
Oh.
Sorry, Draynor.
I've been called weird by a few mistresses, yes.
But not that kind of weird, but I'm looking at you from a magical perspective, and you're not casting anything.
I know.
But we can speak. This is more of a magic thing. You're confusing and fascinating at the same time. So, but
Thank you.
yes, I will let
I've
you
also
know.
been told that.
Yeah.
Should we leave now, please?
Yes. Yeah, we're just staring at each other.
I'm doing the gestures
Yeah.
still.
So you all head out onto the landing, apart from Val and Degala. Step out onto the landing, begin moving down the hall. There are people coming up and down, and you shift past them down into a crowded tavern. There are people occupying all the different tables. Not as many open dealings as you recognised before. Whatever is happening, you probably is there, but the sheer number of bodies here make it difficult to see. Gideon and Gris are both behind the counter, currently occupying it, and beyond the door, which is constantly in a state of being opened with people coming in and coming out, you can see, hear, and certainly from the alcohol and the where people are coming from, certainly smell people going back and forth up and down the main thoroughfare. The city is more, I mean, you guys went through the execution square when it was active. That pales in comparison to how buzzed the city is. Any excuse for a celebration that doesn't involve somebody losing their head is very likely to promote this kind of atmosphere. People integrating amongst themselves with less of a care for the social class. People from a high nobility want to come here to do the things where there's normally more open eyes. Not everybody's watching you here because people have their own things to do. The city is busy, you can get away with it. By contrast, the low caste are able to slip into the areas where they normally wouldn't be tolerated, to have illicit love affairs with nobles, if that's the case, go in and pilfer things that they do in houses which aren't fully occupied like they normally would. Bits and pieces of everything are going on at the moment, and although you haven't yet left the building, you can already feel the thrum of the activity going on. As you begin moving down, although you can't roll perception actually, everyone.
I just realised I've not actually rolled anything this session.
Is that your first roll?
Yeah.
First roll of the new year, guys. Let's see how good it's going to be.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad. That is a 15.
11.
21.
Yeah,
I
no,
might- I might roll that.
Quite busy.
Yes.
A lot of miss.
11.
Really?
No, 15.
Everyone does notice that Bogrom is still in the corner, currently dealing with other people. He is a little stiller than he normally is. And as you come down from the stairs, one of his eyes shifts and locks upon you all and follows, and there is a brief twitch of his lips as though he is on the verge of snickering. Cassian, you're the only one that notices, whilst Bogrom is quite attention-grabbing in terms of recognisable in the room, it is one of the people that are sat at the bar that kind of glances around and looks at you that gets your attention in that you recognise Kyra. Not in the normal form that you would have seen. Still quite feminine in posture. The mixture of the fabrics that she was partially wearing before is now resplendent. She looks like a noble woman. And the demeanour she is wearing is someone that is enjoying the atmosphere but clearly out of her depth and trying to live the thrill of the life in amongst the scum. But it is subtly telling, and not only because of the colour of her eyes, that although she is surrounded by thugs that are jostling, not one of them is giving her more attention than is needed to sell the lie that she is in a place where she is a prime target for someone to try and pilfer from her. And she has a pouch on her back, almost like she's there daring someone to take it. But her attention, whilst it's going back and forth, as she looks around, she looks at your group and starts whispering to someone, almost as though she's like, "Oh my god, look at this! There's an elf, and what is it?" But as she comes down and watches, it's clear from the words that she's saying, although you can't hear it, she's speaking in thieves' cant, even though it looks as though she's just having a whispered conversation with someone.
Can I see what she's saying?
Not from that distance, not with the 21.
Cool.
But you know where she is. And as you step down into the main room, what's the plan now? Are you going straight out to the city to go and buy the things that you've agreed on?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, just to check first, Ryan, did you give Gideon a little bag of gold? And we kept some money to one side. We kept.
Yes, she
It was
told,
up on the side.
she told us to keep it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said she appreciated the gesture, but they had more than enough.
Okay. Cool. Draenog could probably approach Gideon at the bar if you can.
Yep. It takes you a while to get attention, not only because there's everybody clustering around for it, not hurrying the people at the bar, but waiting for the attention, but they're occupying the space. Gideon does spy you, less from the fact that he finally clocks you, given that your height in relation to the bar, but more because after a while there's a shift of Kyra's head, almost as though she's gesturing for his attention, a shift from the guy he's about to speak to, and he sees you. Steps around, wiping off his arms from whatever liquor he's currently got splashed on it, and leans forward.
Hey there.
Draenog, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Aye.
You okay, Gideon? The other night, I bought some mushrooms from Grace. He said that you have a stash. And
Did he now?
I'll put a gold down and slide it across. Nothing too strong.
Takes the gold. Right. So you want some from my personal stash?
If you won't mind.
Looks over at his brother, and his brother makes a point of looking anywhere than at Gideon. Right. Okay. Normally I'd say no. But you've got fans, so... How much?
I'd say, 7 silvers worth, and the other 3 silvers for you.
You're not going to get my stash with silver.
Well, out of the gold, so...
Oh, this gold... Oh, I thought... Right, so is this to buy it?
Yeah.
That's not enough.
Oh, okay. He'll put down another 2 gold.
Right, okay.
Slide that across.
How many for? You and... Just you?
Yeah, just enough for me, I'll do.
Do I overhear it?
Yeah.
I would very much like to partake. How much money do you want?
$10 more gold.
Done. Straight in.
Just ripped you off.
He reaches into the jerkin that he's wearing, and he pulls out a pouch, opens it out, takes one mushroom out, takes another one out, and then puts that into another bag he's got. But then he seals up the pouch and puts it over towards Drainog. That'll last you probably about 2 nights between the two of you.
It's much appreciated, thank you.
It's strong though.
Oh yeah, the other stuff was nice.
Okay. I mean, that's made for Genasi, that's not made for normal people.
Well, I'll see how it goes against Gnomish Constitution, shall we?
Word of advice since you expressed interest, Drainog. If you plan on putting the questions on some people, give that to them first. They'll feel everything.
Sounds good.
That sounds excellent. I can't wait for tonight.
The kind of kink player you're into, Cassian, I wouldn't recommend having that first. When I say you feel everything, you'll feel everything. And I know the kind of shit you're into.
As I always say, whatever happens in Wild Street stays in Wild Street.
Right, anything else?
No, that's great. Thank you very much. I hope you have a nice day.
Right.
It's nice and busy in here.
Oh, it is. Just how we like it. Right, enjoy yourselves. Don't bring trouble to my door. And whoever fucking ruined that bed, I seem to recall certain people did.
Oh, he's dead now.
Right. So everything else is fine in the new rooms?
No,
the
there's
chair.
a moulded chair now.
Well, it's
We have worked out what the problem is,
sort of
and
stone.
I'm dealing with it.
Right, okay.
So it's kind of stone now.
What the fuck are you doing in those rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Do
We're
what
all
you're going to
doing
do.
Philip.
Go on. Go on. I've got people to serve.
Yeah. Gonna head out.
Alright, and he moves to the next person.
Right, shall we... Please, can we go now?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do we want to maybe try and blend with the crowd?
Oh, yeah, it's better just stick with the larger crowds at the moment rather than going down the side streets. We're kind of not welcome in the side streets at the moment.
No.
Okay, so everyone steps out into the streets. There are people moving back and forth in both directions, up through the side streets onto the main thoroughfare. There are people with gang tattoos, there are people without gang tattoos. There are city guards in places where you wouldn't expect them to, but not once do their eyes gloss over you, mixed as you are in amongst the throngs of people. Are you going straight to the blacksmiths?
I am.
Right. Is everyone else going with him, or are you all separating?
I imagine I could get ball bearings from a blacksmith.
Yeah.
You can get a lot from the blacksmith. You can get your teeth removed from a blacksmith.
Interesting.
Try not to get that.
Like dentists.
My point is, they are multi-skilled.
I see.
So, as
Keep changing this.
people begin branching off, is anyone separating, or are you moving as a group?
I don't really know.
I will have
the
a
same,
list of places to go, but I imagine we'll move as a group as we get. 'Cause I'll
You
need
will
help
eventually
carrying
find what you need to. It's the entire point is, more so than in a normal case with the celebration going on, people are trying to get attention and make you aware of what they're selling. They have got competition out of the fucking ass. They are going to try and peddle their wares. Going in through the city, you will eventually find what you want. It's whether or not you find someone that's going to rip you off or not. That's what the checks are going to be for. I'm guessing you're still going to be doing your best to avoid attention.
Could I have taken that perfume just in case? Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
Just in case anything were to happen with guards or anything.
On the subject of the magic items, that has been assigned to everyone, yeah? It's
Yeah.
locked
Yeah.
in now
Yeah.
who's got what.
Yeah, we're all good.
Right, in which case, everyone that is not currently staying in the Velvet Drapery, stealth checks, please. You will get advantage because the place is bustling.
Do you get to roll 3 times to take the highest?
I just get to roll once.
Advantage and
At least it's only
disadvantage is
one.
once.
Oh,
This is
better than
this is
one
why
in-
it's
one in
important
the
to
club.
note about heroic inspiration. Heroic inspiration, unlike as far as I'm aware, the 2014 edition is not just giving you advantage; it's giving you a reroll.
Yep,
Yes.
I'm going to use that
Same as
inspiration,
well.
please.
Yep. So choose one die and reroll it.
I only get to roll one. Because I already have disadvantage and stealth checks.
Yep. So you reroll the one die.
Currently, I do not have.
Okay, that's not bad.
The reason why it's worth noting about the reroll is because you are re-rolling the one die. You don't roll a new die and then choose potentially the one that you've
You
still got
take
there.
the new roll,
Yeah. It's important to know the difference between an advantage and a reroll. It also means that you can use both, and it's probably the only exception you get to roll more than 2 dice.
Is this a group check as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Which is why I've. So what's your totals?
20.
20. Okay.
Seven.
Natural or dirty?
I rolled a 12.
Right, okay.
17.
I also rolled 12, so it's 12.
18.
Okay. It is not high DCs. The place is packed. It is very hard, especially given that you have nondescript clothing. I'm guessing you are still or wearing the cloaks that you previously were given, or have you swapped out? No.
I've swapped out for
The new one.
Yes.
the new one.
Okay. So even then, unless you are wearing something which is peacock styled in terms of getting attention, you are probably going to fade in amongst the crowds. And there are nobles in this place, so even if you do have something which is normally eye-catching, you're not going to be the only ones.
Yeah.
Moving as you are, the hardest challenge you have...
Giant swords behind me.
I mean, like I said, there are guards,
Yeah.
there are thugs, this is probably one of the best times to move amongst yourselves, which explains why there are so many guards. Because if something does happen, they are close enough to
Do something.
Yes, they can't rush through the open streets to get somewhere. The streets are packed with people. So moving as you are through the crowds, no one appears to give much attention. The hardest job you have is staying together and making much progress. Progress through the city, even with the rolls that you've made, is slow. It takes you almost an hour just to reach the bridge, and by the time you're there, the place is largely filled. Waiting as you are, even amongst that hour, it does give you the occasion to glance around and see some other people. Everyone roll perception for me.
Just for you, so you know, it is 66 gold pieces and 1 silver piece
Everything.
for everything. Yes.
Silver shilling, yeah?
1 silver shilling, yeah.
Perceptions?
6. 12.
3.
Dirty 20.
Okay. The vast majority of people are eye-catching. It's interesting to see the different types of attire that people are wearing, seeing the different house crests briefly as it is emblazoned on the tunics or across shields. There are people wandering much as you guys are yourselves, carrying different pieces of equipment that mark themselves as mercenaries or in a trade that of the dangerous variety without carrying the uniforms of guards. There are some people moving around that do get your attention because not only are they carrying what looks to be intricate tile staffs, they are also branded across their wrists. Members of the Scholar Arcana moving across the bridge in groups, and one among their number, which does get your attention and cause you to shift off away from the thoroughfare and closer towards the blacksmithery, is someone that is quite clearly based upon their dress and the fact that there is a pistol on their waist, an interrogator. Moving with the Scholar Arcanums. Fortunately, their attention does not shift towards you. They are more engaged in the conversation with the Scholar Arcanum mages that are moving across. They splinter off amongst the groups. The soldiers that follow them, not garbed like the city guard, and the way that they are moving, the way that their eyes track Draenor, you'd certainly note they are watching for people's wrists as people are moving past. It seems to be more what they're less looking at. Is someone carrying a sword? Is someone carrying this? Is someone looking like they're about to shank? They're looking at wrists. City guard can do the rest. They're watching people's wrists. They are checking for brands. They're checking for the telltale movements of hands to cast spells. And that, more than anything else, more than the uniform, more than the company they're keeping, signifies to you that these come from the Scholar Arcana. And the closer you're getting towards the centre of the city, the more that you are noticing these particular guards. You've only seen one interrogator, but you don't doubt for a moment inquisitors and interrogators are probably further into the city. But there is so much movement, there is such a vibrant and cheerful air that even the close proximity of people that would be looking for your group is almost waylaid entirely by the general energy that picks up. It's hard for you to feel the woes of the last few days when the person jostling next to you is carrying drinks, slurring out songs that are from distant lands, not just human. There's one person singing in Elvish. He's not even an elf. And people don't seem to care or mind because it sounds fancy. They probably don't even know it's Elvish. They just like the tune. There are some people that are currently trying to fish someone out of the River Unduan because he has fallen in. However, he is laughing and joking in between moments of panic as he dips below the water, and then as he comes back up, their laughter resumes until he vanishes again, and they start counting almost as though trying to see just how long he'll go before he stops coming up. They are making efforts to get him out, but they themselves are sloshed. It is all a game. Everywhere around you is a game. Everywhere around you is distracting, and that in itself is working to your advantage. Even this close towards the smithy, as you are slowly making your way down the line, people are going in, coming out, carrying metalworks. Whoever's in there is working quick. And you can hear the telltale ka-ching, ka-ching of someone working at an anvil. You can feel the smoke and the heat picking up the closer you're shifting. And upon the walls beside you and behind you, you can see pictures not only of the Child King, but of the Lord Protector. You can see the Wolf of Elysium, quite a predominant feature in all of these. And you notice, Gwyn, as you're shifting past one, garbed in a half mask, a particular tribune, Valentine. Standing alongside the Wolf of Elysium in quite a few different images.
Sorry, I really misheard you say that. I thought they were there then for a second. I was like,
no. On these different kind of the artistry and stuff which is adorned on the walls. This place is at once a moving, victorious propaganda machine about the glorious efforts and the conquests of the war, as much as it is for the King's birthday. And that's a face you've not seen in a while, Gwen. It takes you a moment to kind of recognise with the mask on. The attire that she's wearing certainly is more impressive than what she was last wearing when you saw her.
Would I know it?
Yeah, you know.
That's my boss.
She wouldn't have been your boss. However,
she was in charge, though.
Basically, the times that you would have seen the Wolf of Elysium, she wouldn't have been far.
Yes.
You don't know much about her. You wouldn't have had any occasion to actually interact with them, but you know them.
What would the rumours in camp be about her?
Let's see.
That she's spooky as hell.
Let's roll for you persuasion check.
Oh, persuasion.
This is about rumour.
I'm good at these
sharing.
guys.
You can do this.
He is good at these.
Oh,
So good at them. Incredible.
It's a natural one. Do we get anything?
There are insinuations that were made. They were not made loudly. And one or two people that made them only ever made them once before they were flogged.
Nice.
And because of the army's ruling with regards to lies, weren't able to make the rumours again because they lost their tongues. Which were, again, nailed to the outside of their tents as a warning for others. These people did insinuate that she was in fact a witch, and that the Wolf of Elysium's progression further and his adamant pushing of the elves was because this is a jilted lover of the elves themselves, which is manipulating people in power in a, to quote them at the time, a woman's grudge against a jilted lover. Obviously they were found out, and she showed them just how idiotic having such views in an army mostly led towards their victories in part by that woman they were scorning. So you've learned to take those rumors with a pinch of salt. Based upon that, there's parts of you that goes, how true are they? But you're not stupid enough to have voiced them yourself.
Tongueless Tommy told me some stuff about her.
How would you tell you there was tongueless?
Well, he wasn't tongueless when he told me.
Oh.
And then he became tongueless.
Oh. Yes.
Well, you know what they say about rumours, no smoke without fire.
Yeah. Same thing you say about campfires too.
Yes. The general rule was they all come from a jilted relationship.
She said she was fighting her boyfriend, well, ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, something like that.
There is some truth there.
Not really.
And she was friends with the wolf.
It's just standing right next to him.
Well, I've stood next to lots of people. Don't mean they're my friend.
Next!
I'm going to very ostentatiously, having seen that poster, when I see the face of this person, pull back my cloak and, with the thumbs behind the hair, Just spread it out like a large like fan, so it crescendos over the back of my over the back. Well, I see you're a fan of my family.
Okay. So,
Oh, nice.
fantastic. So you are making your connection to the Valentines.
Just this man.
Yeah.
You're
So you-
related to the wolf.
So you step into the blacksmith. This place is filled with smoke. The smell of the furnace, which you can feel the heat of, is in full blaze. There is weapons on display, and a gentleman that is heavily muscled and bearing various scars across his form, with a haircut which Philip immediately recognises as a military cut, is currently working on what looks to be horseshoes. And as you say this, he stops and looks up at you. One of the eyes is glossed over and clearly wooden, with a gash across the top of it suggesting that he has taken a blow to the face.
Right.
He looks up at you with the other one.
Just prepare this is either incredibly well or incredibly bad.
Incredibly badly.
You're the Tribune's family.
Yes.
Well met.
Well met. I see you have some bloody fine work here.
Well, plied my trade.
You play it well.
Didn't get the chance to work out underneath your sister, however. My arms do reach her. From what I hear, she's not too far away from Ostia these days.
So I've heard. It would be a meeting for the ages.
I mean, she never mentioned you to me, but then again, you don't really talk to the riffraff and soldiery when you're that high up.
She's got her own business, hasn't she?
Her accomplishments speak for herself.
Exactly. I mean, she's on the poster, I'm not, but it doesn't mean I'm not important.
I'm curious, actually. You not serving under her, not serving with her.
Well, I'm more of a face. I was out towards the east. She went west.
Rob persuasion.
I genuinely did.
No, this is to show your general impression of the conversation you've had so far.
Well, depending on which one I picked up, which I've now forgotten, I've either got a no.
You did pick up
Oh,
the
nat
one.
20 then.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, far be it for me to question the whims of the Valentine family. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, I'm sure if you have knowledge of my family, you'll know these two blades, and I'm going to bring out Dusk and Dawn, so the rapier and my great, my great sword. Specifically the hilts. Hand them over.
Takes them both. He handles them well, and as he steps around, he has a limp. It's clear that whatever injuries have taken him off their front line is significant, but this is a well-tended man. Philip, you can tell just from the way that he moves, the build, the way that he does comport himself, and the way that he handles these weapons, he would have been a frontline fighter. Clear an ex-soldier, and even the fact that he still maintains the haircut, the way that his the clothes maintained, and the fact that he does have Legion emblems on the far wall, specifically from the third, that he is still very much a soldier, even though he works in the blacksmithing. So, as he moves around and looks at these weapons, he turns them over into his hands, and it's clear from the looks that he gives them, impressed with the workmanship. As you direct him to, he does look over the handles. Right, fine work. Turns them back over, putting the pommel towards you first.
Yes, and I'll take them. I have recently come across a new blade, an interesting blade. Now, the main thing about these two swords, family heirlooms, I'm sure you recognise them or have heard of them.
Can't say I have, but
well, a little bit more history in my family will do some good then. Specifically the hilts have been passed down for generations, been through hard times. I would like the hilt from Dusk to be added to this new blade.
right, okay. I mean, that's just the casing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that should be simple enough.
Yes, exactly. Would you be able to make improvements on a rapier?
Yeah. I mean, it will take a bit of time. I am full on the day, and as much as I do value your family, I can't go back on commissions. It'd kill my business.
Yes.
However, can certainly get them done, and I'll push it higher on the list as I can. Just the rapier?
Well, there's also this suit of armour from a family that... Do I recognise the family? I can't remember if I remember. I've written it down somewhere. I just can't remember it from the top of my head.
It was on the shields.
Yeah.
It was a family that had kind of fallen out of favour. They'd obviously.
Basilisk. There was a basilisk on the house.
Yeah, basilisk.
Was that on the actual armour or was that just
It was
on the
on the
shield?
shield.
But there was also something to do with it on the armour as well.
Yeah.
As far as I remember. But yes, this house that, as far as I'm aware, isn't quite as reputable as it used to be. For various reasons, I'm sure you probably know. And I'll hand over the broken armour.
He takes it and he shuffles it in his hands to bring it closer to himself without kind of going all the way past the anvil. He's always got something between you and him.
Yeah.
And he takes it and he turns it over. It's clear from the look on his face, he has no idea where this crest comes from. But then again, if you served as a soldier, you don't need to have in-depth knowledge of all the house. You need to know which one you serve. That's you need to know which ones you serve. And if you are a decent soldier or someone in a higher position that makes decisions, you need to know who your enemies are. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Based upon this guy's manner and from what he says, he is a soldier. You wouldn't expect him to know the ins and outs, which probably works to your favour because if he's looking at this crest and there's no visible reaction, there's no negative reaction, and he seems quite more looking at the structure of the armour and the damage that's on it than the crest itself.
Yeah.
Right.
How quickly would you be able to get that fixed to me and to be also possibly worn by somebody else? Just in the heat of battle, sometimes I need to be able to change this over to somebody.
I mean, it will still take a while to get out of this fully, but I can probably make it adjustable. Someone larger or smaller than you?
Larger than myself.
Right, okay. Can certainly make it adjustable. Someone...
Well, I don't want to be in battle all the time, you understand me? So I send out somebody else instead.
Right, okay. So, we're talking what? Goliath? Human?
Yeah, around that size, yes.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, I could do that. Make it adjustable, the straps, rapier. Anything else?
Anybody else? Well, you have some supplies, is that correct? I mean, you look like you'd have great quality.
What kind of supplies? I'm a blacksmith.
Do you have roughly 1,000 ball bearings?
1,000?
Give or take.
I can certainly ready those if I haven't got them. It's specifically 1,000.
Give or take a few.
Yeah, I can do that. Is this all together or?
No. How
It occurs to him that obviously you've stepped in with him, but you are not the person he's currently dealing with. So there's a moment where he goes, "Are you together?" and looks to you, because if you're not, you kind of get the feeling you're about to be thrown out.
He's a friend, don't worry.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No. In that case, yeah, I can do it all together.
How much would this be so far?
Right. Do me a favour. Roll another persuasion check. Because you got your natural 20 before, roll it with advantage.
Nice. Go on.
Oh God, I'm going to use inspiration.
Yep. So pick one and re-roll it, but whatever the re-roll is, you have to keep. You don't have to use it on an advantage.
Use the
You could
lowest
use
one, yeah.
Roll the lowest one.
Yeah. So
Statistically, you will roll higher.
So that is 17.
total.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I got
So he
this
puts down the plate and then starts looking it over, judging the parts which have seen damage, the kind of work he'd need to do. It is still a master-worked bit of... This is the...
Half plate.
Yeah, the half plate. So it is still well made, even though it is damaged and it needs adjusting.
I'm sure a man of yourself can work wonders with this. I mean, it's
Yeah,
good
okay.
quality. Anybody can tell
I'd
that.
say to fix this to size, about 150 gold crowns.
Just the.
Keep in mind, to get a normal set is 750.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just to get the armor done.
Yeah, to get it redone. To do the rapier on top. Got all the respect in the world for your sister, so I'd say to get that reset.
Well, she would like. It's a family heirloom. It could go to her if I'm not.
Right, I'm going to be pushing up the queue as well, so I'll say both of those together 175.
Yes, I'm sure we can pull some strings.
Yeah, and then for the ball bearings, someone just double check what that pricing is for me. He says as he grabs the book anyway. Can't remember all of them, but I did. Did quite well so far. We'll say.
Did you say at least one?
Yes. Of something.
For that one, you roll persuasion.
Oh.
Just straight persuasion because you haven't said much to him.
Where'd it go?
Yes, we'll go.
7.
7.
If I was to pay for him, I mean, it's coming from a friend. It's coming to a friend. Did you just batter your eyes at him?
It's not so much being able to do them; it's the fact it's going to take more time. And
This is
as you
true.
can see, got a queue out there. We'll say 5 gold crowns to push it through with your order.
There's a 180.
Otherwise, I'd have to do yours separately, and
Darts.
180.
I can do it all together for that.
I have on hand 104 gold pieces.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that this isn't only for the to do the work. This is to also push out from there is a queue.
Yes.
You could probably do it for less, but you are going to be waiting.
Yeah. How long will it take? Just.
I mean, it's not much to readjust. It's mainly the straps that need to be adjusted. The rapier is pretty much just taking off the pommel and readjusting on that, putting it through, but it's making sure it's not damaging any of it. Ball bearings, I've got most of them. I just need to double check, get it all ready. So probably hour and a half.
Oh, perfect. That's much quicker than I was expecting.
I'm good at my trading.
Clearly.
And working under your sister, you don't work quickly. You're left behind.
This is true.
I only have 20 gold. An explorer's pack is 10 gold. A healer's kit is 5 gold. And there's probably going to be a bit extra.
Have you
on
gone in
top.
with them?
No, I'm outside, just looking around and waiting for them to come out. So I cannot help you.
Not
We have
working under your
funds,
sister.
Oh yeah, we had
Working under the wolf.
we had 240 left from in the party gold.
Oh wow! So after the 200 and the 66, 340 left.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I just clarified because I contradicted myself there. Working under the wolf, not your sister. He hasn't worked under your sister.
270 was the carriage.
Yeah.
And then how
Sorry,
much?
no, and then we've got 66 taken off that as well.
66 taken off that as well, which is, can you just do some quick maths? Calculator?
Yeah!
Well,
I
340
can't do
takes
maths
66.
340 takes 66
That is,
274.
74, yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
274.
The original.
Am I able to take 110 from this?
I will give you...
I have 100. So I'll just keep 39 for myself.
Alright, so
Yeah. You want, how much do you want? 110?
110.
Cool, 110.
So down to 160.
just to clarify, who stepped in with him?
We're all...
Is everyone in?
Us 3 are in there.
Thanks.
Yeah, the ones that are obviously out, are you all in?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in there with him.
Okay.
You are. Are you in the room?
I mean,
I'll probably wait outside.
You're outside.
Cassie
you're
and Philip.
Not there.
Basically.
Yeah, Cassian, Philip, Gwyn in the blacksmith.
well, he's given me 5 gold for the ball bearings, so that's 105 going from the coffers.
Yeah. So
That's left.
Jesus Christ. So up to 169 left in the coffers after everything.
Yeah. There you go with that.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
169.
We're all cool with that?
I don't think we'll be back in the city
Excellent.
for a while. Might as well blow it now.
Yeah.
There's no point hoarding it.
Spunk that gold and kill it.
Yeah. So
Could be a dragon.
we could meet a dragon, and that would be bad if we didn't stole any gold.
Especially at level 4.
As we're handing over the gold,
Mm.
I will lean slightly on the table, on the desk or whatever.
On the anvil.
Whatever. Well, whatever's near to lean on. Where did you serve?
Where or when?
Where?
Where?
What front?
Western. Underneath the mountains.
Nice. The World's Bad Mines.
Yeah.
Nice.
You did?
Yeah. How many tours?
All of them. I've only just come away. This isn't my place.
Oh, you sort of filling in or renting or just
Yeah,
getting a
Brackle
bit of
can't
money
do it
to...
anymore. It was a request of the Lord Commander that all, or the Lord Protector, sorry, that all blacksmiths be operational. So Brackle was relocated No, I'm taking over.
Which area would I be from? Not seen the map yet.
Where did I live? Who am I?
I've not seen the map yet.
That's always one of the fun things about making a character in a campaign. Is sort of like, yeah, I'm from sort of like a small village. You never
So
really know where.
you would
until
have
that-
been
Right.
southwest of Dynageach, on the west of the map.
Do you want to show it on camera? Or is it like
I need to find
Inside
it.
of
I need to
us.
find it
Wait
first.
till
Here.
next week. We'll show, yeah.
I joined up during the push towards
Oh, go on then.
Dynageach.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah.
Fair. So you weren't with us then when we took Venzeth.
I assume that was a... No, I wasn't
This was
there.
early days.
Yeah. See, the war hadn't reached us yet. We weren't really... We didn't have the talks. We weren't... Well, not conscripted, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't... The information hadn't quite reached us yet.
Still, I'd imagine as a ex-soldier yourself, the news about Venzeth would still rank a year of feathers a bit.
Yeah? What happened in Venzeth?
What happened in Venzeth?
In above table. I have no idea.
Well, you know it was taken. It was a elven stronghold. But he's not referring to when it was taken. He said what has happened in
Recently.
Venzeth.
Can I roll something to find out if I know anything what's happened recently?
Sure. Well, we'll say this is like very yeah. I mean, it's the closest. We'll say history with a disadvantage because you have been stuck in the town.
Those int stats.
So -4, guys.
Honestly, I don't think you know this, but I'm still permitting the roll, so it's with
At
disadvantage.
20.
With disadvantage. Fuck.
Yes.
I got 16. I was annoyed. That is a 5.
No, you have no idea. Your understanding is that, as you can see from the map, Venzeth is towards the coast. It is one of the biggest biggest elven strongholds of the Empire's eastern reaches. It was one of the first places to fall in the war, pushing back. His language and his term suggests that he is on about something that's occurred there recently.
Sorry.
I've been out of the loop slightly. What's happened in Venzeth?
What was there? What were you going to say, Gwen?
No, I just realised that you can wait for a little second. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Sell the old soul. So.
Well, the elves had taken it back from the sea.
Oh.
That's why,
a naval assault.
That's why the Tribune's been tasked with laying it to siege
Right.
and burning them out before they get even more reinforcements, so that we don't have elves at the back of our forces and this close to Ostia.
Yeah. How recently was this?
About a month ago.
So I've been out of the loop a bit. I've been travelling.
You have been travelling.
I have been travelling.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not a lie.
That's not a lie.
You know,
Blacksmiths
not really
just
been
write
keeping
that
much company,
dessert,
keeping to
so-
myself until I've met these fellas. That's a shame. Do they know how long it might take the siege?
Well, we've got our naval. Actually, we discussed this. You're not all soldiers.
We can leave.
Well, given the company you keep, I'm sure that you can get the information.
Okay.
As you can understand, loose lips.
No, loose lips.
And no ships.
Spill rinks. Yep.
Loose lips sink ships.
He said.
No, spill drinks. Could you take a look at this for me? And I'll
What are you putting down?
my
Gauntlets.
gauntlets.
My hat.
And he will look at Gwyn.
He's a very trusted friend. And probably more trusted to the wolf than I would be.
Yeah, I did do some service under him for a bit, which isn't a lie.
Like my vassal.
You fought in the war.
Yeah, I just said that. I joined up.
Why are you wearing elven gauntlets?
They were looted, and they were very good.
and I got special permission. I did some behind enemy lines stuff, and you know, when you're assaulting a place, if you've got a bit of elven gear on, they see it in the bush, they're like, okay, it's just one of our guys, and bam, I'm out there.
He looks at you closely.
Well, clearly they didn't have the same sort of materials that you were using to make their equipment, so any shoddy workmanship would be outclassed by this elven workmanship.
It also needs must. Sometimes.
What legion did you work with?
What legion did I work with?
The 5th.
The 5th. I need to write that down. It's all there, but I didn't write down the specifics.
So you're telling him the 5th?
Yeah.
Oh. What were you? Were you like a kill squad or something?
Yeah,
like
he was
that?
like a shock trooper.
Yeah.
I'm going to be lying.
Oh.
I was in that guerrilla warfare division, but there was
guerrilla.
never any guerrillas.
Weren't many dwarves in the 5th?
It's actually just me, as far as I remember. Maybe see the odd one every now and again, but they didn't last long.
No, they didn't.
Nope.
So why are you still alive?
Because I was better than them. These guys could attest to me. I punched a man's jaw off yesterday.
You did. It was impressive.
Very true.
Horrifying.
You're a deserter.
Oh, whoa! I am not a deserter.
He is working under my command.
The 5th were wiped out, sir. He would either be dead or serving under a different legion.
Yeah, I have retired.
You don't retire with an ongoing war.
I got special leave to go do things.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
Could I not help with this?
Not really, because in theory he shouldn't have left.
Yeah.
The circumstances of him leaving. Oh, he hasn't told
Have you already handed over the money?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tell him you did.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh God.
Oh, it's 2 4s, so yeah, that's a 6. Oh, wait, can I do anything?
Do you have a heroic inspiration?
No, I don't. I
Used
just
it
used it
earlier.
before.
Yeah.
Thunderous smite.
In for a penny, in for. Oh, I know what I can. Oh, we're not. It's an attack, isn't it?
Oh God. You're not getting your stuff back.
Yeah, it's classed as an. Yeah, the
Together
clockwork
at
amulet is
start a new
clockwork
campaign.
amulet is an attack roll.
What is an attack roll?
The clockwork amulet.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You've got the perfume.
I don't have it.
Winds go.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I have it.
However, explains it.
You would have advantage. You would have advantage on Christmas roll, so you wouldn't re-roll it. You
Right,
just
yeah,
remove
okay,
one
fair
and they're both 4. So.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
that was a 6 or a 5.
Oh boy.
Have you been lying to me this entire time?
Somebody's going to get reported.
I was told that you were a faithful person.
I ain't going down on this ship.
How much have you given him?
I gave him the whole amount that we needed.
180
180. I was also going to give him a 4 extra if we went up this nicely.
15 gold crowns, and I don't report your ass.
I think that's workable.
I'll take that.
And
out
that's
of my,
only because of the company you keep.
I'll take that out of my pocket.
Well, I shall see you'll get some sort of reprimand for this. I was not aware of the predicament that he was under.
My advice: don't bring him back.
He won't be.
Have you handed it over?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's a no one looking at the gauntlets.
Get the fuck out
Okay.
of my shop.
I'll scurry out very sheepishly.
Spits on the ground as you leave. Nods to you. Hour and a half, it'll be done.
Appreciate it. Let's
Thank you
leave.
for your service.
Yes, let's go.
Steal something on your way out, guys.
Please don't.
Yeah, whilst they're arguing, what were you doing?
He looks at him, he's like he's got like 6 pieces of armour on, like swords poking out. Like,
I was gonna
good
sell
day,
him-
gentlemen.
I was going to sell him my old sword, but he was going to take off the one I don't need anymore now. It's a bit late.
We'll discuss when you get back. So they'll be doing the work. Whilst that has been going on, has anybody been doing anything outside of the shop?
No, I probably Draenogor's probably just waiting, just putting his nose to the air and just taking in the smells of the city.
It's just smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah.
This close to the blacksmithery, and you can hear the noises. You can hear the voices of the your companions inside. You kind of glance back when you start hearing a talk, silence, and you're like, "What have they done?" And then, as you are panning around, Rob's perception for me.
It's one of those moments, like, I don't hear a loud bang, so can't be that bad.
Philip's not done anything.
What was it? Perception. That'd be a 16.
16. As you are glancing towards, away from the river Andu and back towards them, your eyes gloss towards the line, and the thing that draws your attention to the line is, whilst before it was packed, there is now a section in the middle where a singular figure is being ostracised by either side of it, as both sides of the line are focused in on a figure that is robed and hooded and looking as words are said heatedly, and you can't hear the words, but the gestures they're making with the hands make it clear that they are telling whoever this is to fuck off. And as they do so, the figure kind of looks and then shuffles and moves, and whilst you watch them go and you kind of have a moment of sympathy for this person that's been ousted for whatever they're doing, the thing that catches your attention is draping out of the back of the cloak is a brass tail. And then the figure turns the corner and vanishes. And then Philip appears right in the periphery of your gaze.
Hello.
I'm going to be coming out with my neck on the back of his head. Sorry, my hand. Wow,
Oh my god!
my hand on the back of his neck. There we go.
Kissing the back of my neck. It's okay, Philip.
Hand on the back of his neck, just like pushing on the door.
Did that go well?
He's on the naughty step for a while.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
And don't make it mouldy.
I'm sorry about that, guys. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Would Philip actually... Would this be a realisation that his gauntlets are elven?
The realisation that...
He didn't
Philip's
know they were-
gauntlets are elven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's like, oh, these are the ones I was using in the army.
Yeah, but they don't look like that anymore.
Oh.
They fit you, and they shouldn't do, because elves are not as broad as dwarves. However,
Welcome to the team.
it's almost like they've been there as long as you can remember, but now that you think about it, they weren't there until your encounter.
Thinking about the memories of in the army, they're just... It's very
You
clearly
always-
different
yeah.
gauntlets, and
Very
then all of a
different.
sudden, it's not.
But it's like having a dream where you seem to remember points of it, and then it occurs to you later on that they were probably two separate dreams and they're merging.
Oh.
It's almost like you always remember wearing gauntlets, but it's only just occurred to you that perhaps these aren't the gauntlets that you would have worn by rote. So where the hell did you get these? They're elven in craft.
Well... If it helps, I didn't know these were elven.
Who does it help?
I don't know. Me. You not being mad at me.
Well, I think the madness is going to stay.
I'm sorry. Look, how was I meant to know?
That your whole platoon was wiped out.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That you were a supposed deserter.
But I realised I was shouting.
Maybe a little
I'm
quiet.
dead. I assumed it was just me.
Well, if we're going to discuss this, we're going to discuss this when we're not surrounded by people thinking fast.
Yeah, pull up my clock. I thought it was just me who died. Didn't realise everyone.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay, sorry, Dad.
So, whilst this is all going on, is there anything that's happening back in the room?
Yeah. Back in the room.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Degala is he's testing out the new gauntlets, just seeing how they feel. He's a little bit shadow boxing in the centre of the room.
It's just the gauntlets you just be like, these are great dwarven gauntlets.
Fantastic. Yeah, he's doing a little bit of shadow boxing and
Not dwarven.
ogre.
He is.
Ogre. Yeah, but eventually might turn to Elf. So why are you staying as well and not going with your friends?
I need to speak to a friend. And please don't take this in the wrong way, but I would like to have a small conversation with them in private if that's possible.
So you want me to leave? Is what you're
just
saying?
to step outside for a moment, if that's alright. With Thomas. No offence, I'll indicate Thomas as well. Just private conversation.
Kind of looks up at Dagala and offers his hand.
I'll grab Thomas and sort of yank him up.
It's nothing
newfound strength.
I want to be a real boy. Based on what he said, he was a 10-year-old. However, what have they done to him is shrunk him down to the size of a doll.
Is that big? Yeah.
So
Probably
what, about a foot tall or so?
He's a
The size of a baby.
Okay.
Whatever they've done to him, they fully shifted.
And probably I'll sort of begrudgingly sort of accept it. And
I appreciate it.
no, it's all right. Clearly, you have no interest in having me here.
Wow.
For
Thomas
this
again.
conversation.
Yeah.
You can see Val looks quite anxious as well when he mentions the
What
conversation.
what is happening?
She's a friend of mine. Essentially, she helped us get into the Briar Patch, and then she died.
Right. Okay.
And
And what you can bring her back to life, or
she's Fae, so yes, I can bring her back, but obviously she will not be happy, and it might be quite an awkward conversation, and I just rather would have it privately.
okay, I understand.
Thank you.
The urgency to bring somebody back is it's a lot, and if you're lucky enough to have the ability to do that, then
Well, not for everybody, obviously, but for her particular kind, yeah.
magical in nature she is.
Yes.
Faye? No, I've never been there.
It's beautiful, as it is dangerous. You
I've
really need to know what you're doing when you're there.
Yes, I can imagine my heritage is all there, but in the alienage, there's no hope
Yeah.
for either escaping or visiting, so
Yeah. Well,
I'm very jealous of you and your little friend who you're going to reanimate. Will she be like a zombie or like person?
no, she'll be a sprite, as she
A
usually is.
sprite?
Mhm.
She's a
You
sprite.
you can meet her later if you'd like, but I would just like to have this initial conversation in private because it'll be a bit. Yeah.
No, of course I understand. I'll go and fix up my shoes a bit. They're a bit scuffed up. And the gal will probably just go. He'll open the door, close it. Thomas on his shoulder, and he'll sit down with his back against the door to make sure nobody else comes in. And he'll utilise his cobbler's tools for a little while. And when I remember, utilise modifier footwear to gain advantage on the next dex check.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Very nice.
I assumed you were not wearing shoes. I thought you were barefoot, and I don't know why I've got that in my head.
Just a barefoot, like webbed toes or
Barefoot
normal
toes.
toes?
Yeah. So we'll say in that case, make a dexterity check with tool proficiency. Are you
Excellent.
sleight of hand?
I could do sleight of hand.
No,
yeah.
are you trained in sleight of hand?
I actually don't have any training in any of my decks.
Okay, in which case then it would just be a
Straight decks.
with proficiency.
Sweet.
So basically, if you have a tool proficiency but you have a skill which would also correlate, then you get advantage.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the skill, it's just with proficiency.
That's fine. +6 will be fine. DC's 10, I think, and that is a 25.
Yeah. So you manage to just adjust the bases of your shoes, make sure that they're properly fitting,
Yep.
make sure they're more securely snug on your feet, and make sure that any worn grip, you've put in enough grooves to give you that kind of.
Perfect. Yeah. And I'll probably just work on that while Val's doing whatever he
And
needs
Thomas
to
is
do in
just
the room.
watching what you're doing with clear fascination.
I might talk Thomas through a few of the steps, just like so. If you insert full here and get a good scrape, it actually increases the grip on the sole of the shoe here. You have to be handy to know one day as a little man who might get a profession.
I like shoes.
Shoes
And
are
then,
nice.
while that's going on,
Yeah.
are you ritual casting?
Uh,
Can you ritual cast? as
It's
a warlock?
my
Oh, you'll
innate
want to.
ability thing. What is it? The warlock.
Okay.
thingamajigger.
Is it once a day?
For Find Familiar, yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
You begin focusing and casting, and as you do so, there is. At once, there is a moment where you become very aware of the beating of your own heart. And you become very aware that for a moment, it stops.
Oh, that's not good.
And then goes rapid. And as it goes rapid, and your eyes open, there is a moment where there is an itching on the left side of your body. And then as you begin casting, her body, which was lying limp, begins to lift. And then there is a glow, which is amber. Off of this amber glow, there is the faintest ethereal tendrils of smoke, almost like a psychic impression. And there is a flash over the amber skin of third-degree burns that ripple up and along the body and then are replaced with fresh skin. And then as she begins convulsing, there is a scream which comes out of her as she just begins thrashing and twitching as though she is trying to react, well, naturally, as you would expect, to someone that is on fire. And then suddenly, as she scrapes up and moves back, she looks at her body, looks around her as though she's reaching for the edges of a box that's not there, and then realizes that she's in a different place as her wings spasm and then flap. She tries to pick herself up and fly, and then just hits the ground again, and then tries it again, and then falls forward and lands against your crossed legs. Her hands are flush across your shins, and then she follows it up towards your waist and then up towards you. And she's about to speak, starts saying Val, and then suddenly closes her mouth, and then she waits almost as though she's expecting a pain, and then she says your name again. Waits for another pain, and it doesn't come. You got out then?
Without saying anything, Val will kind of shuffle from his position on the floor. He'll kind of get down, like sort of, almost like a bent knee bow. So he'll go down sort of on one knee with one up, and he's just going to just bow his head to her, not saying anything, for a good moment. And then he'll kind of right himself up a little bit and say to her, we got out.
Did you find her? She flinches after each time she speaks as though she's anticipating pain.
We got information. We know where she is headed, which is what we're preparing to do. How are you? Are you okay?
You know how they say, like, when you lose limbs, you get, like, phantom pains? I've kind of got that on my body now.
Yeah. I'm sorry we didn't get to you sooner. We tried, but Mayfair and a bunch of others were in the way. I could have done something more. I could have just sent you back to the Fae for a while or so. I don't know, but I'm sorry. I wasn't in my right mind, and
I didn't have to hide in a box. I could have chosen somewhere else.
I know, but you did it because I asked you were there, because I asked you to be there. And then obviously this happened, so for what little it may be worth, I am sorry. I am very sorry.
I'm sorry she wasn't there.
Yeah, well, we know where she is, or where she's heading. If you still got the...
No, it would have burned by now. I guess she's forgiven me.
Yeah, she was in a good mood the last time we spoke, actually, so...
Can you see Burns? I can see Burns.
Can't I see?
No.
No, there's. I think, like you say, it's the phantom.
She's scratching at the palm as though she's trying to get.
Don't scratch it. I'll try and just use my finger to knock her hand away.
It's
Don't-
pissy. He's
don't-
like no weight to her.
Obviously, not doing it forcefully, but don't. Just it's fine. You don't aggravate anything. But truly, are you okay?
I mean, I don't know. I've not died before. I kind of feel like I'm still in there.
Yeah.
It's really hot in here.
It's
not.
It'll get better. It will. This, like I say, it's. I've never had to obviously bring you back before, so I don't really know.
Let's not make a habit of it.
No, that's not. Which leads me on to my next question. Alien, do you want to stay with me?
Well, yeah.
Because I obviously you've been an invaluable help to me, but after this, I've realised how. I don't even know. It's what we have is complicated. I feel like I ask too much of you, and yet you do it anyway because you're a kind soul, and I don't want to take advantage of that.
I mean, it's not just that. I mean, I'm great, but I'm also pledged. If I don't help you, I don't go home.
That's true.
So don't feel guilty. I'm doing this as much for me as I am for you.
I know, but I still, obviously, when things like this happen, obviously I'm going to feel guilty. I care for you.
The mistress isn't the lady. I can't go home, Val. She says, if I don't help, she'll pick the worst death that I've experienced and she'll make it perpetual for me. So on the one hand, if I quit now, I only have to look forward to being burned alive for ever. But if I go with you, I might experience worse things. But if we find her, then I don't have to experience any of it.
Well, we are close. Now we're preparing to leave as we speak. The others have gone off to get the final bits of gear, and we're getting a horse and carriage together. So we're going to be making our way soon.
I don't want to die, but I'm not going anywhere. And that's not just because I'm not, because I'm pledged.
Yeah.
So I'll help, and you do your best not to let me die.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. I will. Yeah, of course I will. Well, thanks to you, we do know where she is, or where she's headed, at least.
Okay, where?
It's a place called Neredaith?
Neredaith.
It's
Neredaith. Neredaith.
Port town. Have you been there?
No, I don't know where it is.
Near the no. Never heard of it.
I'd like to go.
Well,
It's a great holiday.
It's not here, so that's a win. Why is she there?
for the same reason she was at the Briar Patch, to be sold. There is a buyer which actually weirdly aligns with another person that we have met. Do you want to meet an elf?
She looks around as though, fuck, is there an elf in this room and I've just missed him?
He's outside. We've just met him, but he seems nice. He's alright.
I like elves.
Do you want to say hello? Also,
They remind me of the Miss.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
little wooden
Not the
boy.
lady, the Miss. One that serves her.
Oh, okay.
One of our ladies in waiting.
Yeah, cool. There is also a
can't remember the full name for them, but he's like a talking doll kind of thing. But he's not supposed to be a doll. It's very weird. We're trying to sort that out as well. But do you want to meet them? They're just outside. I can get them to come in.
Okay.
And before I go to the door, I'll do a little thing where I hold out my finger to her, just for like a little.
You have a musical finger.
I know.
She reaches out and does the same.
Yeah.
So let me call outside.
And I'll go and open the door for Digala and Thomas.
So you'll be coming back into the room.
Yeah.
However, we're going to end it there.
Okay.
We've had a lot going on. We've been getting back into our stride, so there's been some slower moments, but obviously we've just had a few weeks off, so we're still finding our stride. And RP, I don't really like Russian RP because it's one of the main reasons we play the game.
Yeah.
So
Next week we've got to escape Ostia, effectively.
yes, a plan is in motion. Things are being bought now. We get a chance to move on and see where this takes us.
Nice.
It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
So, as always, guys, thank you very much for joining us. If you do like what we are doing, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It always helps us. We are young as a stream. It is helpful just to kind of branch out and make more people aware that there is, yes, another D&D stream, but hopefully a stream that people will enjoy. As always, we do release our VODs on Wednesday, 5 GMT, PM GMT.
Yeah.
Our lore videos go out on Friday, isn't that, Leo?
Yeah.
Friday. What time?
7.
At 7 PM GMT. So if you do miss anything, or you just want to refresh yourself before the Sunday when hopefully you'll join us again, that's when the videos go. And Dean, what is the Discord link again?
Yep, so you can come and find us on Discord. We're really active. Like I said, we post lots of pictures and talk with people. If you go to perils.uk, that'll take you straight to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So, thank you very much, guys. Any last words before we round off?
There might be, if we can get it right, video on Spotify from this week onwards. So if you listen on Spotify or like watching things on Spotify, keep your eye out. We're going to try and figure out how to do that.
I feel like it's like the opposite of what Spotify is, but I love that we can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, people can see our faces when they're on the bus. Yeah, absolutely.
We're also looking at getting Twitch more involved as well. So I know there's channel points. So I've been looking to those and how we can implement them, because some places will be like, oh, you can spawn a monster in, and that isn't really kind of the story narrative way that we do things. But we are looking to integrate that as well.
If you gift 100 subs, you can give someone exhaustion. We'll do
No.
Mainly,
Give us advantage on things.
That'll be
but
nice.
we are working through that, and once we've got that, we'll throw that out into Discord and other means, just to try and get a bit more interaction. As we go on streams, there's more chances of obviously interacting with you guys in whatever way we can. So thank you very much for joining us, and join us next Sunday, and take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.